Hi!
Hello!
Let us know in the first 3 seconds if there's like crazy audio stuff, if one of us is too quiet, too loud, whatever. 3 seconds is over, too late. You're stuck. But hey everybody, welcome back. We're having another night of adventures in Ozamore. If you haven't watched the other ones, that's fine. You'll just be a little bit lost. If you really want to watch the other episodes, Moobot will occasionally be commenting in to like link you to the YouTube playlist. But yeah, I don't think we have any like cool announcements or anything tonight. Just that we're playing D&D and it's super great. I guess there will be a giveaway during the break in like an hour and a half, so stick around for that. Then you can leave if you want to. We're going to be following the same critical role.
Please
like,
don't.
Basic, like, if you don't live in the United States or Canada, minus Quebec, you can't enter the giveaway. I'm very sorry. If you are from Canada and you win, you need to do a little dorky math game to officially win, because Canadian laws are funny. And I believe that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay.
Alright.
Last time, you guys set out into the jungles of the Gawain Wilds, above the cliffs that the city of Uziko is built into, in search of Tygo Garcenis, the son of the Duke and Duchess. You were led by Yeltsov, his teacher, who just happens to be a were-tiger. You snuck through the undergrowth, crossed, quite hilariously, a large flowing river, fought a pair of coral snake patterned serpopards and extracted the venom from their corpses. And you found an odd feature of the landscape in a large clearing. The clearing held a large pit with sloping sides full of sand. Both Yeltsov and Elias were oddly drawn to it, though they couldn't tell exactly why. They couldn't figure it out. While looking into the pit, Elias was hit from behind by some arrows, which I believe knocked him unconscious.
Yep.
Spinning around, Denono saw the source of the attack. Running in wispy shrouds of shadow, Melelo, leader of the Hunters Guild, known as the Marksman, tried to knock our lovely human man Store into the pit, but was rebuffed by Store's buffness. Turning to run, he was caught by your opportunity attacks before he managed to slide down the sandy slope and into the hole below. Thorak immediately followed, very wisely, and Denono followed after him soon after. The rest of you was a little bit more piecemeal, a little slower. Cassian actually tried to hold Elias back, tried to stop him. But out of desires to not split the party, you guys all jumped in this mystery hole. So we're gonna pick up tonight with Thorak as you tip over the edge into this hole. I'd like you to roll me 2 things. I want a perception check and a dex save, an acrobatics check. Let's do acrobatics check.
Okay. Purple is perception. Okay. Perception. Perception is 13. Save is 13. Huh.
All right.
Wow.
So, as you tip down into like the shade created by this hole, you're like kind of blinded for a second. It's like really dark, just the differential between light and dark. And as you come through, you realize you're falling kind of far. And you slam into the ground. You manage to not take the full extent of the damage, but it's not even going to be halved. So you take 15 points of falling damage as you fall 40 feet from the top of the hole to the bottom?
I guess first thing, remembering that my friends aren't far behind, I just kind of want to scramble, just as quick as I can. Not even necessarily getting up, just scramble so I don't get sandwiched between another person and the ground.
Right,
Oh my
and you
God.
actually fall. You land fairly close to Melelo, who is instantly like up and running. What do you want?
Then
to do?
I guess, is he within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Well, I just happen to have this halberd that reaches 10 feet.
Right.
You
You can roll an opportunity attack. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be at disadvantage because you're prone.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do it
Next
even though
week.
Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Come on. That's 4 plus 5.
Yeah,
9.
So you like swing it around and you like miss over his shoulder. You find yourself, real quickly before everyone falls in a circular room, fairly large, decent size. The ground is, it's a lot harder than you would have thought. There's like a metal grating on the floor, and as the sand falls from the pit above, it like sifts through the grating, so that there's not like sand all over the floor. There's 4 different doorways in the room on each corner, and you see Melelo immediately run into one.
After seeing him do that, can I take out my bedroll and put it where I had fallen?
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Denona, can you roll me an acrobatics check too as you fall down?
That's to catch them, not just to lounge in, by the way. In case that
It's 17.
Okay, that's enough to reduce the damage a bit more. So you're only gonna take 11 points of falling damage, and you just barely avoid landing on Thorak as he's still on the bottom there. Just this boof. You land kind of lightly, but you like feel your knees and your ankles just twinge in pain.
Ouch.
Where is he?
He ran. I point to the door I saw him go through.
I'm gonna see that he stepped out of the way. I will also step out of the way and train my bow on the door.
Okay, so they're not doors with like doors on them; they're doorways.
Yeah.
They're like
Oh.
just holes in the wall.
The entrance thingy.
How can I see him then?
Make a perception check.
16.
No, you cannot see him.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna need everyone else to roll acrobatics checks now.
I've gone further away, seeing how close Denona was to still hitting me,
Yeah,
and I just left my bedroll there. I'm like,
You got natural 20? Oh my god.
are you gonna Superman land Paladin style?
Thor landing.
Oh, doing the superhero.
Right. So you got
Some Dark Knight
a
music.
natural 20,
Yeah,
21.
21,
8.
8.
Oh no.
Healed Song God. Where's the weird?
Shouldn't Elise be lowered slightly slower because he is on the rope?
Um,
Or does he kind of just come in right with me?
yeah, it's kind of right with you.
I feel like I will pull you down too.
Yeah.
Join me.
Join me.
Okay, so, Castian and Thor, you take 9 points of falling damage. No, not 9. 8 points of falling damage. Elias, you take the full 16.
Do I take damage though?
Yeah, you rolled really bad.
Is it bludgeoning damage though?
Yeah, it's like a bludgeoning damage type.
Isn't
Oh,
immune
yeah.
to?
That's true. You fall to the ground.
reduce.
For a second, you guys were like afraid that there's like bones crunching and cracking and stuff. Ellie just pops
Rushing.
his head back up, just like totally fine.
Oh!
My hand's
That
like
wasn't
almost at
dumb.
his face glowing because I'm about to heal him.
I'm reducing the damage by 3 from Heavy Armor Master.
That's true. It is non-magical falling
Ugh.
damage.
Yeah.
It does not affect you.
Oh, it's
Whoa,
straight to the
that
knee
was
armor.
Jump! What just happened, guys?
We went in a hole.
We made a
Wait, what?
bad decision.
Wait, wet hole!
Malolo went that way.
Oh shit.
What do we?
What do we? What's the light like down here? Because I am but only a human.
So there's still sunlight coming in from above. It's getting closer in the evening now, and you're kind of deep in. So there's like hefty shadow, but it's still okay to see. It's pretty dim.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my dagger and then cast the hilt with the light, and I'll hold on the blade ready to like throw the knife at, while using it as a candle light.
Yeah, no torches, so.
I'm gonna
can
point
see
at the great light ground that I noticed earlier. I feel like we're in a man-made thing, but that seemed like a natural. Whoosh.
Oh.
I'm not very smart. Like a whoosh, but it's man-made.
Can I look around to see is there any stairwell to go up back, or is there any way getting back up?
Yeah, you can roll either perception or investigation.
I'd like to help him because I'm tied to him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You've got like 30 feet, 35 feet of rope between you guys.
Okay. I'll do investigation. It's 13.
Okay.
If I'm helping, he should have advantage.
Yep, I roll advantage. Too.
Ah,
I suck at
Well.
rolling.
So you start looking around. You start like in the. So the room is circular. There's kind of like this, but it's not like fully circular. There's like this kind of like knee-length, knee-height wall in a circle, and beyond that, there's like corners, to, like make it a square. And you're kind of looking in these, and you pop your head over this like little wall, and it's filled with bones of all different kinds. Some of them picked clean, some of them not. And it's distracting enough that you're like, ooh. So you're like kind of casing, and you like turn from one and go to another. And as you're passing through the middle, you get this like kind of like overwhelming like, oh, what is that? And you stop and look down, and like on the floor there's this kind of like a basin in the floor, like 2 foot wide, this kind of basin on the floor. And it seems to be filled with like a mist almost that's kind of this dark gray green.
Guys, I saw lots of bones down here. And there's a basin in the middle of the room. Should we check it first, or should we follow Malalo first?
personally, I think following whatever his name is, I think
No,
following him was dumb in the first place. I would like to get out of the hole.
It feels like a semi-obvious trap.
Okay.
I like to. Oh, can I ask a question of Yeltsov quickly? Because I know there is one thing on a time crunch that I'm kind of concerned about, and that is our soon-to-be were-tiger friend. I look to Malelo and go, will Elias's change happen when the sun goes down at a particular hour range? Because I think our first priority should be making sure wherever we make camp for the night is somewhere where we can both safely house both of you.
Yes. Well, I I am not likely to transform because it is not a full moon. He will transform when the moon come up, which is a bit later than the sun come down. I would say probably in 4 hours. The sun will go down in 2 or 3. The moon will come up about an hour later. So that is when he will lose control, and he will not regain it until the moon goes down. So it will be a little after the dawn, when the moon go down, that he will lose control, that he will regain himself. I will not transform unless something happened to me, like what's happened this morning.
So you're a wild card. He's a certainty.
Yes.
Yay!
So we have about 4 hours before he transforms.
Yelsom, do I feel anything beforehand? Like, is there any sign that I'm transforming, or it just transformed right away? I'm kind of a
You
little
get some
scared.
tingles for a couple minutes, but it's
Oh.
not. There's not much warning. It just kind of happens.
Oof. Okay.
Pressure or anything.
Yeah. The moon, she does not give warning.
I guess. Now I'm kind of scared.
You're gonna be fine. We'll keep you safe.
Thank you.
I don't know if any of us can be any safer in this place.
Oh yeah.
You,
should I?
You're the one who wanted to come down the hole, so
Yeah, I still feel the feeling here. Is it the basin that attracted me, like luring me?
This basin, and Yeltop walks over to this basin with you, and he's still got his arms kind of tied, and he like,
Oh, yeah,
kind
I
of
forgot.
takes a knee and looks down at it. And he takes this like deep breath, and when he opens his eyes, you see that for a second they kind of like turn into like odd, kind of cat-like eyes for just a second, before they come back to his like icy blue eyes that he's got. Yes, this is. I don't know what this is. It's a very it smells good.
Oh, I try to sniff.
Yeah, it's like a very like odd thing for you. You're not used to this kind of a thing. And it's not like a perceptible like, ooh, it smells like bacon. You know, there's not like a smell to it, but like as you breathe in deeper, the feeling increases.
Oh, smells strange, but yeah.
I'm also gonna
Denono,
sniff it.
If you want to, you can roll a nature check.
vaporized catnip.
Yeah, bro. Hey, have they legalized that stuff in Ozamore yet? We might get in trouble, guys.
A 16?
So with the knowledge that it's like an odor of some kind, you remember like when creatures go into heat, they let off like a scent. They let off these pheromones that most people don't notice at all or smell, but it's very enticing to like that type of creature. And then you don't know whether this is exactly that, but you imagine that it could be like linked to that in some way. And that this is enticing something.
With that in mind, I would like to inspect the basin.
Okay. What are you
Can I go and help him too?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I guess I am looking for perhaps if I can smell things or if I can see things that would indicate magic. Smelling things not related to magic, seeing things, runes, or something like that is another possibility that I'm looking out for.
Okay.
And if I can smell something, if that triggers anything more specific about this nature, I'm just
No,
A lot
no.
of rolls. it's like nature, investigation, and arcana. So those are.
Can I help with Arcana?
Yeah, you can roll an arcana. I'm gonna have Denono just roll an intelligence check. You can add your proficiency bonus to it though.
Really
6.
sucks.
Ooh.
I mean,
I got.
What'd you
Sorry. I got 12 for Arcana.
get? So you both kind of like bend down and look at it. Denono, you like get close to it, and there is like you spend so much time trying to smell it that you kind of lose track of what you're doing. But you can kind of smell it. There's like a little bit of something to it. But you don't feel any sort of like, oh, I need to get close to this thing at all. Elias, as you like kind of creep in, you're kind of like having to fight off this like almost sleepy feeling as you're getting closer, just like, oh, this is nice. And you see that indeed right around like the edges of the basin on the floor, there are some like just hints of some sort of runic something. What languages do you know?
Common and Halfling.
Yeah, you do not know what these say.
Do I know if the languages?
If it's a language or not?
Yeah.
They're so barely there that it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
Hey, Elise, will you step back a minute? I got an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna uncork my oil flask, just take a smear of oil and put it under his nose, because hopefully the smell of that overpowers anything else.
What is that? Oh my god. Whoa. What is that smell?
Lantern oil. It's
God.
don't catch on fire, please. But
Oh.
Singe your nostril hairs, that will.
Yeah.
Yes, the basin is trying to be sexy.
All I can smell.
I would prefer if nobody sexes the basin, personally. That's I'm good.
No, it's just trying to release some of that beast stank, you know.
Should I try to detect magic?
As long as you don't do anything weird with the basin, hopefully the oil. Yeltov, do you want oil nose too?
No, Yelso, no, not a good idea.
Both of your persuasion checks.
4.
So what was yours in total, Castian?
Oh, mine.
With the modifier.
I have a with modifier. Oh, do. With modifier, it is a 7.
Okay.
Wow.
So he kind of like,
Wow.
I'll take some of the oil.
No, it's a bad idea.
And I'll just 2 fingers of oil right under his nose, and it is just as horrible as last time.
Oh. No,
He's
no.
like kind of starting to gag a little bit.
See, I warn you.
He just like, there's like a little bit of like vomit that comes up. He's like,
Don't have a hairball. Don't have a hairball. Not on the carpet. Do it on the grate.
I am good.
Great.
I am good. It's okay.
Oh.
Did whoever saw the runes? I think that was Elliot. Did you tell us about the runes, or did you just kind of notice them?
Oh, I forgot. I told you I saw bones, but it's like right over there. Like there are lots of bones, quite a
Do
bit.
we see them from where we're looking at the basin?
I pointed toward it.
They're a little bit hard to see. I would say since you're shorter, you can't see them very well because like they're like a good like 40 feet away, and
okay.
there's a little wall above it.
I'm gonna use my divine sense. I'm gonna detect any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet while we're in this creepy, weird cave with bones in it.
I think I'm gonna cast detect magic too, guys. Can you guys wait for me like 10 minutes?
You know what? We'll stay here. We won't go anywhere.
Okay. And I started drawing circle on the ground. Open the book, drawing with on the ground with the finger. Oh wait, there's a metal grid, so never mind. Oh well, in the air.
Yeah, so Thorak, you do not sense any stuff with your divine sense.
Okay, okay. Makes me feel a little better. A little.
And Elias, while you are inscribing and stuff, after a couple of minutes, you all hear, kind of reverberating from nowhere, through this room, you hear a voice. And you can recognize the voice, the kind of dark, accented voice of Melelo. And he says, "You are weak, Corey. You are not worth my time tonight. But if you last the night, if you last until the morning, we will come for you then."
Okay.
Dude, is it all in our head or it is coming
it's
from
not in your
direction?
head at all. It's coming from. You might be able to roll perception check to see if you
Can I check it?
Yeah.
I would have.
Yep. Everybody make perception checks?
13.
11.
Come on, big money.
Oof.
Okay.
13.
18.
12.
12, 18,
13.
13,
14.
14.
11.
Yeah, you guys are kind of looking around. You feel like it's just like echoing through the space around you somewhere, but you can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
That was weird. And I'm just gonna keep drawing on the ground.
While that's happening, Star's gonna try to shake all the sand out from Goose
arm.
and Nail. This will take me months to fix.
Oh my god, that's so uncomfortable.
And while that's going on, I would like to look at the bones and see if I can discern what creatures they are.
I would like to do the same.
Alright, you can roll nature or medicine.
Got a good medicine, so. Well, this one's going away. It's a 9.
12.
12. So looking through it, you can tell that there's a mix. Are you picking any of them up, or are you just like peripheral? Just
Oh, I'm not touching that.
Okay.
I believe that I would pick them up, yes.
Okay. So you're like picking them up, and you find there's just bones of all sizes and types. You pick up one that's like clearly a skull of some like feline-ish thing, and then there's like smaller ones for like rats and just littler things. You see like bird skeletons just in pieces. You do see occasionally things that like that might be a person. That might be person bones. Most of them do seem to be animal bones of some kind or other.
Are there any animals in here now?
Not that you can see.
I want to drop a ball bearing down the through the grate and listen.
Alright.
Just one, not the whole bag.
Pour it out.
So you like drop one, clink clink, and you don't hear any sound.
Oh.
Probably hit sand.
Nice little. Has it been 10 minutes, Elias?
Maybe? I need to check my DM clock.
We'll say it's been 10 minutes. You look around, you see like the kind of like faintly glowing things around the room.
Whoa.
I don't know if anyone has like magic items at this point. I don't remember.
Denono has one. The
Right,
tiny.
there's the little bit of glowing stuff from Denono's bag that you can see. And the basin definitely has a magic aura, kind of an aura of like conjuration.
Conjuration.
Yes. But other than that, I think that's it.
Guys, I'm sensing conjuration aura from the basin. I'm gonna get back closer to basin and look carefully, it's those symbols are glowing up now with my detect magic.
Sorry guys, I think we're losing a bunch of frames on screen right now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hopefully we haven't like fully lost stream at any point, but
It's
seems-
not losing it yet. I've been looking it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I'm seeing that frame loss right now, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can hear us. Hopefully the
Hopefully.
audio is more important.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I look at the runes around the basin. Are they glowing up right now?
The runes themselves are not. It's more like the basin itself, and then like the mist is also kind of glowing.
Oh. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and then try to stare around the basin. Try
Yeah,
to
your
see.
little glowing hand like swoops through. I think you lose. I think Mage Hand is concentration. Yeah, so you lose detect magic.
Let me see. No, it's not concentration.
Oh, it's not. Okay. So you like kind of scoop through, and it dissipates the mist, kind of like makes it clear off and stuff, but it kind of oozes back in
Huh.
after a little while.
Guys, I have a feeling this gonna summon something from it. I don't know.
I get my halberd ready. Should we hit it?
I think we should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to try to set the mist on fire, but I got oily hands, and I don't want to be on fire.
I get out a little flint and steel and just kind of.
Did it not? Oh,
The
did you-
mist light on fire.
No.
I look at Castian again and put my flint and steel away. As the
Curiosity
water
is-
vapor that we're trying to light on fire.
The magical mist.
Is it not already conjuring to the smell you're smelling, the
Oh yeah.
pheromones? It could
What
be
if-
that is the conjuration itself.
And what if it's
This
helping?
could be the source of the smell.
Could
And what if
possibly.
it's spreading some of the making people crazy things?
Ooh.
So we should smash it so it stops making people crazy.
I think it mostly makes animals crazy.
Animals too. That works.
Elias is kind of one of those now.
I'm on Team Smash It.
Sure, why not? Let's smash it. But with what?
Thorak.
Oh,
Thorax
I'll-
store partner.
yeah. Do you want to just like shield wall run at it? You just push me and I'll run shield first.
Unfortunately, you would go faster with your shield than I could push you. So I'd be behind you with my little legs, like, wait.
Would I know like whether I can destroy the runes, like to cancel the magic?
Make an Arcana
Based on my-
check.
What is it?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah.
And really quick,
Um,
I just want to check that the runes are not in Elven or somehow written in Thieves' Cant.
They are not.
What about abyssal, common, dwarvish, or giant?
They are in Abyssal.
Hey,
I go 17.
So
For
you know that a lot of runes can be, if the surface they're on can be damaged, then they can be deactivated. You just would want to check through and make sure you're doing the right ones to not like activate some like weird feature of it or like cause it to like all of a sudden become a fireball or something.
activated super summon.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
All right, I would say
Wait,
with that
can we raise the
17,
ruins
with that
first?
17, you would know to like, you know, a couple of them that you should go for first. That'll like deactivate it.
Okay.
Just
Wait,
one
hold on.
second.
Smash.
Let
Okay.
me try to read it. It's not in Elven, but it might be in something else, just in case somebody
Abyssal.
can read. Abyssal.
Anyone can
Why
read
do you know
anything?
Abyssal?
Guys, come and see the runes.
Long story. Yeah. Let me tell you what these runes say.
Sure.
So there's not like a much of like words to it exactly. Like there are words, but it's not like fully formed sentences or something. It's definitely like magical runes to like conjure things. But they're fairly basic. It seems like they could do a lot of different things, but it's not like, and such and behold of this there in the prophecy. It's just like bring, conjure,
yeah.
attract, sacrifice, just like words.
Generic magic stuff. Got it.
Cool.
Generic.
It's just generic magic, humbo jumbo.
Smash away.
Which ones am I allowed to smash?
Okay, can I point them which one?
Mm-hmm.
That one, and that one, and that one.
Can Store and I do combo attacks on different ones at the same time? Because I really like the thought of two paladins.
Yep.
Whoop.
Go
So
for it.
what am I rolling?
Just an attack roll, just like
Attack
a
with
strength-based
weapon.
attack roll.
Natural 20!
Yeah! Match that hole.
What are you
19.
attacking with? Okay, 19 and a natural 20.
halberd.
With the halberd. And Store, what are you attacking with?
Just my longsword.
Okay, so it's interesting because the halberd's really long, so Storak has to go like a little bit further away, and he just brings it way up over his head and just what boom, and like so Store, you attack first, and you get this like little chip in it, and it starts to like you see like little almost like a sparkler, you know how those like burn long ways and there's like little sizzle to it, and it starts to like sizzle up around the rune, and then just Thorak comes in right in the exact spot where you had cut, and just like, and this seam opens up on the like the metallic bottom of the basin and just splits the thing in half, right
Yay!
down the middle.
We made it.
We broke something.
We killed the evil guy.
And the
Yeah.
mist dissipates away.
Oof.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
But
Looks
it
like
does
I
make a
killed
very
you
loud
guys,
noise.
So
Ooh.
And you hear, actually, a few seconds after this loud noise, this deep, reverberating, like, just through the space.
I'm gonna cast myself.
fuck out of here.
I'm gonna cast myself False Light first, right away.
Okay.
Level 2.
Is that your last spell slot?
Yep, my last spell slot. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast it at level 2, so for 13 temporary hit point on myself.
So with that done, about getting out of here.
Yes.
Uh,
Is there only like one way out,
There are
or I know
4 ways
Malolo
out. There's 4 exits to this room.
Oh,
and Malolo went through one of them.
Yes.
I think we should
I
probably go for
vote
that one.
one of the other 3.
Really?
okay. Can I go in the junction and look around? I'm assuming detect magic still on.
Yes, it would be at this point.
Do I set any magic from any room?
Make a perception check.
Oof. Suck at it.
And I would like to stand so that he can get to the doors, but he can't go through them because he's still on the leash.
5.
5. You don't see anything. You have the junction is like right where the basin is, so you like kind of step down into the basin. Even though it's just like 6 inches less, you're like, oh, I'm like really short now, and you kind of
Can't see.
you
We're
don't see any
basically-
magic at all.
We're basically in what's equivalent to what used to be my hunting grounds. All underground and all that. So hearing that voice, can I put my ear to the ground and see if I can hear vibrations getting closer?
Yes, make a perception check. If you're not proficient in perception, then you get your proficiency with this
I
one.
am proficient in perception. So I get it anyway, and it's 11.
Better than
Um,
5.
Well, so you lay your ear to the ground and you listen carefully, and you hear this like
Oh shit.
you can't tell where it's coming from, but you do hear that.
I hear footsteps. They sound heavy and like they're getting closer.
What do we do?
Good to know.
Jump in the bones.
Yeah, shall we hide in there?
Is
Something tells me something killed the bones. So
Yeah, and left the bones there. Why would they try to go back for leftovers?
True.
do I hear the drums?
there's
Because-
meaty chunks on the bones.
What was that, Dano?
Do I hear the drums?
Make a perception check.
9.
No, you do not.
I have a
Our
plus
rolls are
7.
bad.
I have a plus 7.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Can I see if we could fit in the bones? Like, if we were to jump in where the bones are, would we be
You'll
able
have
to
to
all?
like climb in and take a
Yeah,
take a look.
like if I'll.
I'll
screw
push
it.
him up. I'll
Yeah,
push
help-
him up from the bottom.
It's only
Help me up,
knee
you gangly
high.
wizard.
He's not. It's not the hardest thing to do.
Elise is only knee high.
Yeah, that's true. We're both about like
3 feet. I'm like 3
knee high
feet.
to other people is like to my neck.
3 feet is like waist high. Like
Yeah.
thereabouts. So yeah, you're able to get it and over, and you land in the bones. There's this sickening crunching noise. It's gross. So what are you trying to do? Are you like trying
I
to like,
want to see if we could all just kind of like Scrooge McDuck in a pile of gold tiles, like get under the bones
Oh yeah.
and
Okay.
just peace out until and see if it would like mask our stench so the monster couldn't, or whatever it is, couldn't get to us.
Okay, so
Also-
you start like worming your way down in the bones, and it's like it goes a ways. It's like a couple of feet before you like feel stone or something. But Elias, from the back, you can still like kind of see him. Like you'd probably have to like cover him up after, and maybe there'd still be a little bit of a lump. But
Your
Can you
butt
see
is
me?
showing. Your butt is showing.
Oh, cover it, cover it.
Throw a
Get
bone
out of
at
the
him.
bones.
Throw a bone at him.
Can I attempt to help hide us?
what was that?
What?
Can I attempt to help hide him?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Lift me up.
I'll say y'all should join me. Join me in the bone
Wait.
pile.
I went to push all the bones to the opening so that it's kind of like make a wall so that they won't see a bit too.
This
The
doesn't.
opening.
This doesn't get us out of the tunnel. You know.
makes-
This-
It makes the monster think we left, so then
Yeah.
monster leaves, and then we leave a different way.
Yep.
Look, I grew up in these environments around a lot of beasts that I couldn't kill. I had to learn to hide. I am a master of stealth. I guarantee it'll work.
Okay, I believe you. Let's do it.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
an insight check for sure.
Okay.
It's
I
the
trust
highest
you.
I've rolled all night.
Thoraki
like an
can
8?
roll persuasion or deception, whichever you think is
Son of
more
a-
accurate.
If it's insight, you shouldn't.
It would be persuasion. It'd be either a flat charisma check if it's true.
Well, because I'm not trying to challenge anything. So if they roll high enough, I feel like I just tell them the truth. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
not.
What did you roll?
An 18.
I rolled a 3 with my modifier. That's a 2.
Well, to Store, never been more certain I'm honest. To Castian, I've never been more certain I'm honest.
Call me a city boy, but I don't think hiding in the pit's gonna work. I'd rather get us out of here because we're gonna sit here and hide for a few hours, and then we're gonna be hiding in a pit with a were-tiger and a potential wild card were-tiger.
but it's
As well
coming
as
really
some-
close though. It's something.
And you all can hear now the
Shit,
thudding.
jump!
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
jump
stop
right in the
arguing
bone.
and I just go into the bones.
Right into the boat.
Like Homer Simpson in the tree, like.
You can end so poorly.
Who's going in the bones and who is not?
I'm
I'm
going in the bones.
sick.
Going in the bones.
Going in the bones.
This,
What is
Wait,
my plan never failed?
Yeltup doing? What's Yeltup doing?
He's going for the bones.
No,
Fine.
going for the boat.
fine.
Bones.
In the bone.
And I want to see if I can know more or less how much time we have, if there is a way to know, but and then use time to try to help hide people.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to help the Nono too with the hand on the skeletal hand on the trying to blend it and everything from the top.
Mage Hand's tucking us all in.
Attacking it all in a bone blanket.
I'll say make What's an instinct check?
Performance check, maybe?
Well, I'm more more thinking about like him judging how long you guys have.
Oh, for him. Okay.
What would that be?
I
Would
mean,
that be a...
That could be like
would that be
nature
perception?
or what about survival?
Or
I would do
survival?
Yeah, let's do survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
Definitely wisdom though.
12?
It's not much time.
Okay.
Dive it in.
I'll just take a quick look at everyone, see if there's one or two things I can adjust, and then dive in myself.
Okay. Everyone who's jumping in the bones, make stealth checks, please.
Since we're using our
Oh.
environment, can we get advantage?
Yeah.
Only if you are proficient with this type of environment.
Bone
Underground in the carcasses of dead animals? I'd say I am.
Do I proficient in it, DM?
I'm gonna say no, but you are small, so
Okay.
it makes it a little bit easier for you.
Okay.
So
Bad.
if for Thorak, who is familiar with this kind of thing, you get to add your proficiency. Elias, you get advantage because you're tiny. Everyone else is just normal.
Yes. Oh, never mind.
And I will say, for you guys with heavy armor, this is not about going quietly, so you don't have the disadvantage.
13.
That's literally my entire reason for this plan was because of the heavy armor disadvantage. I was like, I gotta cancel out the disadvantage. Good, I still roll shit. All right.
Okay, for a second, I also need to, because you guys can't all fit in the same one. Oh dang, that's really far away. So this is how much space you have. This is the room you're in. These are the spaces where the bones are, so you guys don't all fit in one. Who
Okay.
wants to go where?
I'm
No.
with Thorax because we're looking at the bones at the
I'm
beginning.
stuck with Elise. I
We'll
think
go.
the
We'll go
rope.
southwest with
I'll go to whatever one would have been closest to me. I don't. Probably wouldn't have jumped in with everybody. But
Yeah.
And then Denono, where do you want to be?
Oh, wait. I thought there were 3 all in the same because Elias
there's a couple of
would go with
these guys are
Thorak.
all fairly small. These guys are large.
Oh, sorry. That's the okay. Sorry, I forgot about whatever his name is.
Yells up.
Outside.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Then I will go closer to the group of 3 than the group of 2.
Alright, I'm gonna fold this under so I can get closer to the
Earthquake!
camera. This is not how it's supposed to go.
Wait, Santa Claus, like CLAW.
Oh, jeez.
You mean Santa Paws?
Hey!
That's a Calvin and Hobbes, where Hobbes writes Calvin a letter saying that he's been bad and he's got to shape up and he's got to like treat his tiger knives and stuff. Signed Santa Claus with the W.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
which one did you want to be in? This one or this one?
Nearer to the group of 3.
Okay, so you're here.
You were to the group.
Alright, so, what did everybody roll for their stealth checks?
23.
13.
13.
14.
14?
10.
10.
Oh, I forgot. I can't, like, make goofy faces at the camera right now because you guys can't see me.
Well, you can make them
Extra
on 20.
20?
No, I only rolled a 10.
Oh,
Hey.
Rolled a 10.
yay!
And then there were modifiers on top of that 10.
Oh.
So we had 2 10s, a 13.
23.
So that already is. Oh wait, I
14.
didn't roll for Yeltsin. He might bring you guys. No, he rolled a 2.
Oh god, Yelsa!
But he's a ninja, right? He has like a plus 20, plus 17.
Nope, I believe he's got like a plus 5.
Shouldn't
He's got
he
a
have
plus
it? So shouldn't he have advantage because he knows bones?
4. That's presumptuous. You just swim in bones because he's a were-tiger. No, he does not have this sort of proficiency. He already has proficiency in stealth. But yeah, so you guys laying in the bones, you wait for a minute, and you hear... you actually hear two sets. One of them a little bit closer together. And into the room, I assume that you guys are like trying so hard to get in the bones that you're not really looking.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you hear something enter the room.
Can I try to listen to it?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I
think you have advantage because it's hearing.
Yeah.
I would like to do one more divine sense just to see if it's undead or anything.
Okay.
I got 16.
16? Alright, it is not undead, it's not a celestial, it is not a fiend. But you hear, Elias as it's walking in, that it's got kind of a wider gate, but there's kind of something like scraping to its footsteps. Like, it's not a barefooted thing with like a soft foot. It's got like something hard on the bottom of it. Yeah, there's not all that much that you hear until it starts walking towards you. I'll give you 5 seconds to decide what you want to do before we're gonna roll initiative.
I channel divinity, abjure enemy on him.
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I threw a dagger.
I want my oil flask out.
That's a 16 for the wisdom save.
That's a success, mine's a 14. For 1 minute or until he takes damage, his speed is halved.
And is that just anything that's around you?
That is, I chose one creature within 60 feet.
Okay, so it's just the one creature. Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever the big boy is.
Gotcha. And Elias,
I threw a dagger with the light on it.
okay.
At the same
make an
time.
attack roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Because you can't even really see what's going on.
Shit.
My thing's gonna go away.
7.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh,
You hear like pew, 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 on like the wall on the other side of the room. Now we'll have everybody roll initiative.
Also, with that, I shout out that he's slow, so that we can possibly get away if we don't think we can triple up.
Crap.
I can't roll. You can't roll.
Oh,
Bad numbers.
my rolls are bad.
This one's going away. Let's try the blue one.
What is going on? Oh my god.
Boy, I'll say one of them rolled a 20 and one of them rolled a 1. So there's
Oh my
that.
god.
Nice.
So they'll go first and last.
Yeah, for sure. And then Yeltsov gets a 13 with a +2. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so who got above a 20?
Wonderful.
15 or higher? 10 or higher?
11.
I got a 10.
I got 11.
I'm never throwing a dwarf again. All the rest of my life.
5 and above?
9.
5!
8.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 5, and I got 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
We're gonna
did
take a
Denono
nap
get?
while you do all of the monsters' turns, and then when you're done with them, you can come back and get us.
What is the no-nos?
Denono's near the end.
Oh, near the end.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. So, let's see. What do I have here? What do I have here?
Great. I have no spell slot, so cantrip boy now.
I also have no spell slots, so halberd boy.
I have no spell slots.
I'm also at half health from that fall.
Oh,
All right. Okay. So, you hear this
Oh my God.
thudding of big heavy feet coming towards you, and then we're just gonna roll. We'll see who gets it. 1 and 2, it's Thorak. 3 and 4, it's Elias, and 5 and 6, it's Castian. That's a 4,
Shit.
so it's on Elias. So you hear this like roar, and one of them is a natural 20. But it doesn't matter because it's not a magical attack.
Ha!
So you feel this massive, like, sharp thing come and, like, scrunch onto you, force you in. You feel, I'm gonna say you take some, like, general bludgeoning damage, just, like, a couple of points. I'm gonna say you take 1d4 bludgeoning damage just from the force that you get shoved into the ground. That's only 1 point of damage.
Didn't he say something about immune to bludgeoning? Is that a different?
Yeah, but you can't take like no environmental damage.
Oh, okay.
To some degree, so we'll ignore like the falling damage stuff. But yeah, because it's like weapon attacks that
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you take a little bit of just this crushing damage from this massive thing as it smashes onto you. You kind of had your head out, and you see above you standing like massively tall compared to you. Like you're the size of one of this thing's like forearms. This massive bull-headed humanoid looking thing of massive size wielding an enormous axe.
It's a cow! Guys! Run! Oh my God!
It's Yeltsov's turn. He has his hands tied, so he kind of sits up in the bones, trying to be a little quiet.
When did we? Sorry, when did we? Because at one of the battles we had last session, we did unbind his hands, and then I gave him
believe
a
you
tablet.
put it back in.
We tie back.
Okay, I couldn't
tied
remember
him
what
back,
order
yeah.
that was in.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I do not have many for this guy, so we're gonna use this guy.
Oh my God, that's huge.
Is that like a crab person?
Yeah, it's more large than huge.
Yeah, this is an Umber Hulk mini, just because we don't have the proper one.
I am dead.
Can you turn into a tiger yet?
No, it doesn't work.
You just have to believe hard enough.
Alright, so it's Yeltov's turn. He sits up and he's like, untie my hands, and he'll hold a dash action for when his hands are cut by a store or anybody else. Elias, it's you now.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yes.
I'm with who is with me?
You're with
Auric
me,
and
Castian.
I'm just gonna attack him with the chill touch.
Alright.
Oh wow, it's 21.
Is it a ranged attack?
Oh shoot, yes. It
Yeah,
is.
so you have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's 15.
15 hits?
Oh, it hits. Yay. That's 1d8 damage. I go 6.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run past him.
No, don't! You're on the rope.
Oh, the rope! Shit. I'm gonna go behind Torek and I'll try to take a cover,
Okay.
like from him.
So you're
Help
are you
me,
gonna
Tor-
like crawl?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll dive into the bowl and swim, appear behind him.
Protect me!
Protect me,
Drinking
mister!
water.
Store, that's you. Castian, you're on deck.
Okay. Am I wouldn't be able to get up and get to the Minotaur and still have my attack, would I?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend the action to untie Yeltsov's hands.
Okay, instead of cut them.
Instead of cut them to save the rope, because we've been cutting a lot of rope.
So once your
Then
hands are untied, he gets his movement action that he was holding, which is 30 feet. So he's right here, but he doesn't have anything else. All right, what's
And then
the
I'm
rest
going
of
to
your
use...
turns for?
Yeah, so I use half my movement to get up.
Mhm.
So I have 15 feet of movement. You mentioned that there was another set of footsteps.
Yes. Now
So
that
they're the
you're
big
standing
one.
up, you see a secondary, smaller. I don't have a mini for it. Over here.
Is that one also a Minotaur?
Yes, it is. Much smaller than the other.
So
cat.
big Minotaur, tiny Minotaur. Got it. I'm going to... I'm going to move my 15 feet towards second Minotaur. So, yeah.
You're gonna
That's
kill the baby cow?
Can we from now refer to them as Megatar and Minitar?
Yes.
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 It is canon. It is. Alright, Castian, that's you. Denono, you're on deck.
So first off, does this thing have a weapon, or is it kind of just using fist?
It's got a big ol' axe.
Cool. With my flask of oil, I would like to just dump it right on it. Primarily going for its body, but if it gets on its hands, all the better, and makes those slippery and maybe drops the dang axe.
Okay.
Not complaining.
Alright, so I'm gonna make that a ranged improvised attack. So it's basically just a dex check without proficiency.
Okay. Whew, that is not a bad number. That is a 19.
That will hit for sure. So you like throw this vial of oil all over. Is it made of glass or is it made of like metal?
It is a lantern oil flask, so I assume it can be glass and just shatter on impact.
Alright, so it like smashes against its rock hard pectorals and just like whoosh, and there's like a smattering of oil all over this thing.
Someone set it on fire.
Fire?
Oh boy.
Wait,
Elias,
I
you
know
got
a fire.
Oh, I'm gonna say you stood up for that, right?
Oh, yeah, please stand me up.
Throw it from the bone. Whee!
I'm guessing that was an action. So
Yes, because that was an attack.
I would like to just using however well I can dash as a bonus action, so I should have plenty of movement. I would like to go around so that Thorak will be flanking when his turn comes up.
Nice.
So you come around over here.
Yeah,
Which you
and
have
if it
nothing
if it trips on the rope, that's not my problem.
to. Oh yes, there is a rope. I wish I had just like a piece of string that I could put on here to connect the two of you. Alright, Denono, that's you. Thorak, you're on deck.
Alright. Well, I'll get up, and with movement and dash as a bonus action, I will close the distance between myself and store.
Okay. You want to get to store?
And I believe I can get on the other side of him from the Minotaur.
Okay.
It's in you.
And I would like to I'll just shoot the Megatar
Alright.
Minotaur.
with bow and arrow.
Alright.
That will not hit.
Are you sure?
7.
Okay, yeah. Level 3, y'all. Alright,
A
Thorax,
2
that's
isn't going to
you.
help you at level 20.
It depends on what you're attacking.
Should we go back to the early level zone? All right, Thorax turn. He's been thinking of this joke since the battle started. He's gonna rise up out of the bones like Wolverine and X-Men style, and he's gonna go, "Welcome to the Bone Zone." And then
Go,
I'm gonna
Tarek!
Smash my halberd down on him.
Alright, you've got advantage for flanking.
Oh, that's too nice.
Yay!
All right, natural 18 plus 5, 23.
Yay!
Alright, that hits.
And 6 plus 3, that's 9 damage.
Alrighty. So you smash it. You've got this long thing that you're able to like hit up right on its shoulder, and like this big old welling up of dark red blood comes and starts spilling down, and its eyes lock onto yours. And there is pure hatred in the eyes of this beast.
Hatred.
As my turn ends, I say, "You've been boned." And then
Ooh.
Did you say that in common?
I'm gonna say it in Abyssal.
It actually growls back at you. No, you will be bones. It
He
says
can
that in Abyssal.
The car is talking, guys!
Yeah, the rest of you hear this like this very deep voice. Alright, this one's going to let's see what this one can do. This little baby. This little baby one.
Is it gonna turn into Megator?
Okay. So it's gonna come
It evolved during the battle?
charging towards Castian. It gets flanking.
Damn.
Oh my god.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
That hits.
Alright, I need you to make me a strength save, please.
Strength save.
That is not bad. Where's my 16.
Okay. Alrighty, righty. So you take 22 points of piercing damage as this thing just lowers its head and its little horns just come right into your abdomen, and you grip onto like its ears because it tries to throw you across the room, but you stand firm and are unmoved, pinned between these two creatures.
Well, actually, I'm down.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Valiantly hold on, and at the end.
Oh, no.
I am at -8.
Alright.
Luckily, you can't go negative, so 1 point of healing is enough for you.
You're still
Oh my God.
alive.
This is not good.
Alright. Okay. That's the end of its turn. That means it's the big one's turn.
Megator!
Yes. So he is locked on to you.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do? Ain't gonna hit
What
me.
he's gonna do. He brings his mega axe up over its head, and it is gonna swing down at you in absolute anger.
God.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh my god. That's a hit?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, absolutely.
I need
you
you
get
to
smashed as this like axe whacks right onto you and like kind of starts to dent your armor, and you take 20 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Shit.
Shit. Hello, I am the healer. Goodbye.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Castian, can I get a retroactive perception check, please?
Yep.
Or insight if you would like.
This is not good.
It's gonna be
I'm scared.
perception, and it's 15.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a private message on Discord.
Sounds good.
A whisper.
You up?
A whisper.
This whisper brought to you by D6s, which is what we'll be using for re-rolling our new character.
Yay!
Roll 4, take the highest. 4 to 11. Ugh.
Castian dies, you're getting a warlock.
I'm already supposed to be one.
Summon that demon out, inner demon out.
Yeah. Can we turn level 4 right now during the battle, please? They'll realize we're friendly.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. All right, you've got it now. Let's see if you can live to use it. As you are unconscious. Yeltsov's turn. He is up. Does he have any healing abilities? No, because
Nope.
he's a were-tiger.
You can bite people.
Oh no.
Bro, why do you not want to be my friend right now?
I gotta say this one from the chat real quick. From Feeble Curse Done. When this becomes a TPK, he will become known far and wide as Omegatar.
Whoa! Oh my god.
Alrighty. Oh, actually, he needs to make a charisma save.
Charisma.
It's really high. Never mind. He's good. So he humanoid. He's got his weapons. He can make 2 scimitar attacks. Okay. That is a 13 and a 21. A 13 just barely misses. But the other one hits. So he deals 5 points of slashing damage to the Megatar. Not very much. But it's something. And he is gonna come swoosh around and like push Castian's body out of the way. So he can be in between.
Just kinda
the 2
kick it out.
baddies.
Oh, you're gonna roll on the ground.
Elias, that's you.
Alright. I'm gonna use my halfling nimbleness and then jump on Torek. And I'm gonna try to like reason with the Megator. Could you forgive us? We didn't know it's your lair. We just fall down. We just got attacked by this random guy and then just fall down here. We're trying to leave. We don't want to disturb you. If you want, we'll bring more praise for you, like human, whatever you want. We can capture people and drop in the hole. Please let us leave.
It's a good thing Castian's unconscious. It's a good thing.
We will capture innocence for you.
Yeah.
Babies extra charge. But we'll do.
It's
Oh man.
please, pretty please.
Despite you two calling dibs, it looks like Elias is the real warlock.
Making a deal with the Megator.
Do you speak Abyssal?
Nope, I'm talking in common.
Alright. You spout all these things to it. There is no recognition of any words that you are
But I'm
saying.
waving the hand.
Okay, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Come on, double natural
Shit.
20. Double
Natural 1. I got natural 1.
Okay.
But I'm a halfling, so I get to reroll, right?
halfling luck.
Oh yeah.
All right. Get away, natural 1. Shit, 8. 9.
Yeah, you're just like waving your arms back and forth, and this little thing. He just kind of looks down at you with these like bleary red eyes and just like puffs out this like warm, stinky breath all over you. It's just like right in your face. He doesn't seem very impressed by you.
Shit, doesn't work. So I pull out my ink bottle and then throw it in the face.
Okay.
He's now covered in ink and oil.
Make a dex check.
What check?
Yeah.
Got a greasy Minotaur here.
Wait, what check?
Very greasy,
dexterity.
angry Minotaur.
Dexterity. I got dexterity. 11.
It misses just barely and like kind of tumbles on across his face and falls down and shatters on the floor below.
Shit, that missed. Can I jump on him and hold on his heart?
I'm gonna say that you've done a lot on your turn. You've tried to convince him and you've tried to attack him.
Okay.
So you can try and run away at this point
Nope,
if you want to.
I'm gonna stand on Torek and
All right.
protect him.
Store, that's you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna move and try to flank Minotaur over here. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to. Can I flank with Elias, Megator?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
That's 5 on the first roll. That's better. That's a 19 to hit, which I believe will hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. For 7 plus 6, so 13 points of slashing damage.
13. Nice.
And that is my turn because I have no lay on hands and no spell slots.
Shit,
Oh,
really?
boy.
Yeah,
I'm the healer.
for a
I'm
while.
the healer.
Oh my god.
Before the battle, too, I was like, I'm gonna heal myself. Nah!
I should have protected you.
Castian, can you roll me a death save, please?
I sure can. Do you want me to make the number known or just send it to you?
You can make it known for sure.
Well, that's a fail.
All right.
Not a
Shit,
crit, but
not good.
Denono, that's you.
All right. I am going to run to flank. As I run, I'm going to throw a healing word at Thorak because there is more than one healer on this team.
Yay!
God, you were a druid.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
Sorry, wrong guy.
Thorak, you're awake!
Get
Oh,
him.
don't leave us.
6 points of healing.
So Thorak,
Okay.
you awaken the bones with Elias standing on you. And you can see there's like the wall right here. So, but you can just feel the oppressive presence of this massive being.
And then I am running to flank Minnie and to attack.
Okay.
This is not good. Ah.
Oh, man. This looks like you rolled really well.
13.
A 13 exactly hits.
Yes! Kill the Minotaur.
okay.
Alright, then I get to the sneak attack damage. Oh yeah, that's what they're right here. Because I am now
Oh.
Oh my god.
sorry. There we go. 5 plus 3, 8 damage.
Yes.
All right.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this? Oh, yeah. Can you make me a perception or insight check, please?
Okay. Natural 20.
Yes!
All right.
Yes.
I'm sending
For
you a
27
text.
total.
I'm sending you a text.
Secret text.
Secret text. Whisper, 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 whisper. And I'll give you like a split second to act on it before it's Thorak's turn. Do you want to act on it at all?
I want to try to pull him behind me.
Who?
Minnie.
The mini?
Minotaur. I choose you.
And I'm not unconscious, right?
You are not unconscious. Sorry,
Okay.
that I just copied the text that I sent to Castian.
Oh.
Yeah.
One hit
The
kill.
text starts out, before you get knocked unconscious.
Sorry.
No, just takes a quick nap.
So you don't really have much to like push him. You could use your movement to try and like crowd him out a little bit.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Which direction do you want to go? This way or this way?
I guess around between him and Castian.
Okay. Alright.
And then can I, as I move, say, I think it's the boy.
Bless
That's
you.
you.
Keep
Is-
that.
do I have time to say anything?
Yes,
rather?
you do.
I think it's the boy. I
boy?
believe that's as much as I can get out.
Thorak, that's your turn now.
Oh shit. Baby Tor is the boy.
Which one is he, the Mega or the Mini?
Yeah. Which one?
I'm gonna. Elias doesn't even weigh half as much as my armor, so I'm just gonna stand up.
You gave me away.
And then I'm gonna use. Actually, hold up. How far away is it for me to get to Castian?
It's like 20 feet? 15
I'm gonna-
feet, 20 feet?
I'm gonna crawl to Castian.
It's hard to crawl because there is the little knee-high wall.
If I just was like okay with taking like a hit point of damage from falling on that, could I make it?
It
Don't
won't give
do
you
it.
damage, it'll just slow you down.
Like
But yeah,
5
you'll
feet.
get over to him.
Okay. I just want to make it. I'm gonna use 5 points of lay on hands.
Alright,
On
Castian,
Castian.
you come to...
And then, with the last of my turn, I say one of them is apparently the boy,
Oh shit.
and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. It is Minotaur's turn.
Minotaur.
And he just has a plethora of people to choose from right now.
It's
Spinning
gonna
cake.
be me.
I think he got attacked by Thorak, did he? No, by Stor, did he not? No, Denono.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he's gonna go for Denono.
Goodbye, everyone.
Hi. Hello, darkness, my best friend.
He is going to use a reckless attack. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Why?
Sorry.
I am down.
Sorry.
Why am I getting weird stuff?
Am I insta-dead? Let's find out.
Oh, you might. This is a lot of damage on this.
Can't be more than like 40, right?
Well, if it was 40, I'd be dead.
Is your HP just 20?
26, but I currently only have 13. So I have up to 39.
I see what you're saying.
Well, it's gonna gore you. Let me roll that down.
You don't have to.
Oh. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
That's
did
it.
it.
What?
As a critical?
I rolled a 1 on the
Oh,
die.
Oh.
Yes.
But you add max damage.
I
Max
do.
damage.
It's 1d8 plus 3. So it's 11 plus 1.
Oh
You
yes.
take 12.
How on earth did he do so much damage to...
The big one. I got hit by the big one.
When he
big
does
one.
a charge attack, it
Oh,
almost
it's a
triples his
charge.
damage.
Okay, the
Yes.
charge. Got it.
Ooh.
So 8? What? How
You
much?
take 12 points
well,
of damage.
12.
You get one health.
But now it's the Big Daddy's turn. And he
Daddy,
knows
no.
that he did something to you and it didn't work. So he's gonna just turn around. Look who's
Can I
right
reaction
behind
attack
him.
him?
No,
To me?
he's just turning around. He's not leaving.
Okay.
To me?
And he is gonna go for the guy right in between him and the
my
little
God.
beeb Minotaur.
Okay, that's
Oh, that might not hit. What is that? That's a 14 to hit. Is his AC. It is a 12. No, that hits. Okay.
I'm fine with Yeltoff being attacked.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with that.
There's just
Yeah,
a
that's
pile
fine.
of people on the floor right now. Oh, those are both
How many
ooh.
spell slots do you have, Yeltsov? Yeah, that's what I thought.
He takes 22 points of damage.
Okay.
He's not all that hurt. He's pretty okay.
Wait,
When
why
did
is
you-
he being hurt?
Yells up.
Oh,
Does he not have the same
yeah.
things as Alius?
Right, he gets smashed and no hurt at all.
Oh
And
yes.
this Minotaur is just like, just super angry at these random
Well, Tiger
dudes
time.
who don't take any damage from his attacks.
Yes.
And now it's Yeltsov's turn, and he's just like, rawr, rawr, rawr. He doesn't transform, he just attacks. He hits for sure with one attack, and he hits with the second, so he does 2. Ooh, that's good damage rolls. Double slash with a scimitar. 17 points of slashing damage. And this thing is starting to look pretty hurt at this point.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the big one. Elias, that's you.
Shit. Ah. Okay. Things are going fine. What do I do? All right. I'm gonna run up to him, right on top of the head.
Okay,
And
I'm
the
gonna
whole-
need you to make like an acrobatics check to see if you can like jump it.
All right. Acrobatic. Just a second.
And like hold on, basically.
Can I give
12.
him? Can I give him advantage by pulling the rope?
That would not pull him up, it would pull him down, so that'd be disadvantage.
I got 12.
I don't want to give him disadvantage.
Let's see. So you jump and you like get onto its back, and it like shifts and shakes, and you like slip off to the side. And you fall
Shit.
here.
That's
You don't get hurt.
Greasy Minotaur.
Can I go right beside store? And then can I take out my bag of sand and throw it in his face?
Yeah, make a dex check.
Okay. Shit. 10.
You just scatter sand all over the place. It kind of like sticks onto the goop all over its chest.
Oh my God.
But otherwise, it doesn't seem to care.
We are tar and sanding this thing.
I should have tagged him. I regret all my life choices, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, Store, that's you.
I don't get flanking bonus currently, do I?
No, you do not.
And am I able to like just shimmy around him to pick up that flanking, or
I'd say yeah. You can come around this way to flank with
okay?
the Tiger Man.
First one's a
That's a rules
does
player
a
for both sides.
16 hits. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yay!
As a rules lawyer for both sides, does Minotaur get?
He shouldn't have to move out because he can move through Elisa's space because Elise.
No, Minotaur.
Minotaur
Oh.
does get an attack of opportunity.
My apology.
Yeah,
Which
I'll
is
allow
a natural 20.
What? Change your dice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So he has to hit with his great axe, which does a hefty chunk of damage. Oh no!
Oh my God, we're dead.
Store's gonna take 84 points of damage.
That is 45 points of damage.
On store?
Reduce
Hold
it by
on.
3.
Actually, it probably wouldn't be that much because the thing is not as big. So we'll reduce it down to just 35.
Oh my God.
It is a slight incorrectness on his stat sheet. His great axe does not do as much damage as the big guy's axe.
It doesn't matter, because I am down.
Oh shit!
But it doesn't kill you outright.
It doesn't. The 45 would have been 6 points from killing me outright.
So,
I had to do the math. I got at the calculator. I'm like, oh. But I reduce it. Reducing it by 3 doesn't really matter. That.
Yeah.
32.
Alright, so as you try to run away, you get an axe across the back of the neck that knocks you out and you fall. Ooh, Cassian.
Not good.
So usually a tinderbox takes a minute to make fire.
Yes.
Is there any way I can do that faster than a minute?
Well, to make a fire requires more than just like oil and stuff. I would say if you can roll above a DC 15 sleight of hand check, you can do it in 1 round.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What is my... Alright, well, I'm testing my dice. Neither of these count. I just want to know which one is going to be nice.
Okay.
It's going to be
Unless one's a
neither...
natural 20. If one is a natural 20, then it counts.
It's neither of those. It's going to be this one. I apologize for the dog. That's not going to do it.
Oh.
Oh,
So you pull
shit.
it out and you like start scraping it to try and get the sparks. And there's a couple of them, but like it's not coming. I'll say that can be your
Figures.
bonus action.
Okay. With that, I would like to stand up, and I'm gonna. Do I have flanking on the big guy?
I'm on the side though.
You can like try and get up over here on top of like a little wall and get flanked.
I believe that
You might get crit in on your way over from an attack. Oh, wait, no, he already used his reaction. No
He was-
attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah.
And he wasn't in attack range from the Minotaur anyway.
I would like to come around and to be flanking, and try to hit it with the rapier.
Yes, kill it.
You have advantage. Get that 20, get that 20.
I rolled the same number twice.
But it was a good number.
No, it was a 6 both times, making it an 11.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's not
God.
gonna hit.
Yeah, something about the oil, just each slash kind of glides right across.
Slippery.
Denono, that's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you down too?
No.
He's just
No,
short.
okay. Oh, you're 1 hit point.
Yeah. Yeah. I will. I will just do the same as Castian.
Okay.
Though, is that where the wall is?
Yeah, this line is where the little wall is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do the same as Castian, try to get into a flanking position, and choose their rapier.
Alright.
Are you attacking the Magger?
That's a 16,
That hits.
Kill it, kill it.
and
Kill it.
sneak attack.
Nice.
Kill it, kill it.
11.
11. Ugh. It's looking really hurt.
Oh my god.
As you stab your rapier into like its back, the back of its thigh, it's just shouting and raging. And it's just, but it's still up.
Oh my god. What can I do?
You still have a bonus action to do something if you want.
Are you able to healing word store? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Out of spell slots.
God.
I think there's no way I can hide right now.
I mean, if you drop down behind and go prone, you could maybe try.
But would that be leaving the Megatar's range?
It would.
Yeah, so no.
Oh my god.
Alright. Thorak, that's you. as you lay on the ground with your friends just staggering in agony around you. Store on the floor.
Door on the floor. Thorak is gonna stand up. He's gonna wipe a bunch of the blood off his face. He's gonna welcome to the bone zone and try to hit him again.
Bone zone.
Am I flanking?
Yes, you are.
Bone zone.
Kill it.
Oh please.
Please.
God.
Please.
Oh, that's a natural 19. Okay.
It hits.
That still hits. That's the important thing. D10. Ooh, okay. 11.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh my god. He
That's
didn't
so
die.
few. Oh.
And as my since Castian got to try to ignite and then attack, can I try to attack and then ignite? Oh, I lowered that. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, once again,
I'm gonna pull out my tinderbox.
DC 15 sleight of hand check.
Nothing.
Natural 20.
Natural 18.
Yeah. Burn it.
That's the face I make too. That's the face I make.
Alright.
I'm David Blaine, motherfucker. Woo!
So I'm gonna say, roll 1d6 for the fire damage.
Okay.
I believe Flask of Oil has stats.
Oh, does it? Oh, good.
Oh yeah. It's a certain amount of bonus damage.
Wait, is it gonna explode?
It probably shouldn't explode, but it should be on fire.
Okay.
Like, whoosh. Oh,
Oh my god. I hope I can still harvest from it. Oh.
If lit, the oil burns for 2
Yep.
rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
creature
shit.
can take this damage only once per turn. So
taking it now.
on its turn,
Ah.
it will take 5 fire damage. But that will happen at the top of its turn.
Oh my
It doesn't
God.
take like ignition damage now for being, like.
Not quite. There's a little bit of a buffer from the sand that's stuck on it.
The sand.
Okay.
Does the sand melt into glass?
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
I have an
see.
ink. I have ink that stand on it.
Molten glass is just melting his flesh.
It's like a tar on him.
But before he gets to go,
Well, no,
Minotaur gets one last turn.
sorry. That is if you put the oil on the ground. If it is on a target, it says the target takes 5 fire damage from the
Oh, you're right. How do you want to do this?
Oh yes! Kill it! Burn it!
I do the whoosh, and then it just immediately ignites all of his fur and the oil. And then I push him back so he doesn't try to like fall into my friends and ignite people. And as I push him back onto the ground, I whisper in his ear in Abyssal, "Glorious battle, but not good enough." And then just
Make it a
And
mega
just, like,
rips.
kick him over, just like this flaming heap of Minotaur fur and flesh as it writhes on the ground and eventually falls still.
and immediately heal store. That's the end of my turn.
First,
Damn
it is
Minotaur.
Minotaur's turn.
No!
Oh.
I completely forgot about him. I'm so sorry.
Shit.
He is gonna come for. Let's see how smart this guy is.
Not very. He had a bad
Ooh,
teacher.
that was a natural 20 for smart. So he's gonna come after Store.
His store is down.
If he hits, which he does with another natural 20, that's his third in a row, you take 2 death save fails right away.
Shit.
We need to stabilize immediately.
Okay, it's my turn next. No, Yeltsin.
It's Yeltsov's turn next.
Ah, shit.
He's gonna come. He did hear you guys yelling that it might be the kid, and he knows the kid quite well, so he's gonna come over. He'll make an insight check.
Does he know cure wounds?
He knows no magic. He's not very good at, the the magic and the healing, but he does recognize that this is Tygo. So what he's gonna try and do is jump on him and like knock him to the ground with like a major grapple check. So he gets 2 turns. He gets 2 attacks. They will both be shove attacks.
Shove it.
All right.
Whew.
Let's see. Strength. Strength. It's not even really that much of a contest. Yep. So the first one, he's able to like push him down, knock him prone. And the second one, he hops on top of him and like grapples him to the floor, like holding his axe down. And he yells over to you guys, "Hold him down! Get him! Tie some ropes or something!" Elias, that's you.
Shoot. I want to help. I can't. And I'm gonna turn around and stabilize Store.
All right, that's a medicine check. DC 10.
DC 10. Ooh, please, where's medicine?
Mike.
14.
All right. So you like go, you roll Store over where he got hit on the back of the neck by the axe, and you apply pressure immediately and like wrap some like just some you like rip a bit off of like the bottom of your little
My
pants.
skirt.
You have to tie a couple of them together because your pants are not very wide around to go around
Shit.
his neck. And you like staunch the bleeding on the back of his neck, and he is stabilized.
I tore apart his cape and to stabilize him.
Oh yeah, he took a part of his cape. So now you have kind of like this blue ascot on, just holding your neck in. You're no longer making death saves, but you do still have the 2 failures. But yeah.
I'll come and help, and I'm gonna run over the Tygo and stand on him. Using my halfling nimbleness, like right on the head.
Step on him.
That's 45 pounds of pressure, motherfucker.
All right, Store, you are unconscious. Castian, that's you.
Yeah, I will head over to Store. Is there anything I can do for him to get him back up, or is he just kind of down for the count currently?
He is fully unconscious. If you have any sort of healing potions or anything like that, you can bring him back.
I can do it.
I've got proficiency in medicine.
He is already stabilized.
Yeah, he's already stabilized.
So, not much. Actually, I got an idea, and I'm gonna take the oil and I'm gonna smear it under his nose, just in case. Just whatever's residue is left on the bottle or on the Minotaur or my fingers, and just swipe it under there.
Alright, so in your unconsciousness, you feel this like, like you know when Denethor is about to burn Faramir and he's like unconscious on the pier, on like the pyre, and like he drips some oil on him and he like twitches.
Oh my
It's like
god.
that.
Oh.
Cassie's like, bro, smell my fingers.
Anything else you want to do with your turn, Castian?
I'll assist with the grapple, just standing there readying. You know, if he gets out, I don't have more rope, but if he gets out, he's going to get tackled.
Yeah. Who does have rope at this point?
Nope.
I think Store has the rope.
I have my
I have
spellbook.
some rope. I have my rope and then the rope that was used to tie up.
Yeah. I mean, actually, Castian and Elias are sharing a rope right now.
Oh yeah.
Which is tangled amongst everything ever right now. You guys
I
are
can run around him.
Mine was
Tygo.
the first one we cut, so I still have one 25-foot section of it, but I don't have a
Alright.
rope with a like frayed side.
I think that I have a rope.
I think you do. If not, there is a rope, just like Store's rope is kind of like on the floor over here, and you can grab it. It is your turn right now, Denono.
Okay, then I can dash as a bonus action to grab the rope over there and make it over to tie the boy.
Alright, so let's have you make a dex check. Like a sleight of hand check.
Six.
Alright.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say you have advantage
Plus
because you have
5.
so many people helping you.
Okay.
You
That
have
was 6
4.
with a plus 5
Okay.
and 10.
Alright, so a 15 total.
No.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we will kind of like come out of combat at this point.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go over to store, and I'm gonna boop him for 3, and I'm gonna boop me for 4. And then I'm just gonna kind of lay down on my back.
I'm gonna. I'm
I'm the one
assuming
who
they
only had one
finished.
hit point, but whatever.
Oh, do you only have 1? I'm
I've
gonna
got
boop
one.
you for shit. All right, I gotta replay on
Never
this.
mind.
Store
Don't
gets
worry
2.
about it. If anything comes, we're TPK anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Castian's going for Thorax plan of just lay on the floor for a minute. Seems like a good idea.
I might need to refresh the page for a second. I might pop out just because I can't get it to switch my camera.
Ooh.
Having some weird Google Chrome issues.
Thorak gathers everyone around and pulls out a DM screen. Today we're gonna play a game called Offices and Bosses. Everyone, there's a character sheet. Pick a class.
I want to be an accountant.
Alright, we got an accountant. I don't allow CEO class, it's busted. Anyone wants to play that, they can get out of my campaign.
Can I play HR manager?
Absolutely. Undervalued in my opinion.
Gotta have the support class.
I'm just gonna steal the camera because it's not working. I don't know why.
How did
I'm
you
just-
get to hear us?
I'm
Whoa.
assuming Tygo is already tired, so can I go loot the Minotaur?
I don't think DM can hear us yet, so no, you can't.
I
Thorak
can
will
hear you.
stop
Can you hear me?
Slaps you.
We can't
We
hear you.
cannot
now?
hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, hello.
I just
Yep.
stole the other camera from where it was sitting because I don't know why the button's not working right now.
Okay.
All right.
Can I loot the Minotaur quick while they're tying them down?
Yeah, go ahead, roll investigation.
I'd
I
like
want
to
the
do-
blood. I just want the blood.
Oh, you just
I
want a vial of blood. Got it.
Yeah.
I want to hinder him. I'm just gonna tug on the rope every now and again.
Just to mess him up.
Please let me go.
Yeah, that's actually very true. There's like rope all over the place. You might have to cut yourself free to.
I'll pick up the dagger that I throw and I miss, and then grab it and cut it.
It's
Oh
like
my
all
God.
the way.
my
It's like all the
rope.
way back. You probably can't actually get to it.
Dude, I'll just stay there. I'll just stay there and pouting.
All
Let
right.
me go.
So I'm actually gonna say that we're gonna take our break right now.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a good time
Yeah.
to take our break.
Oh, yeah.
So as for stream right now, we're gonna do our giveaway. Yay! Hey, stream, we're back. We just did a low-key, like, extra death save for Store to see if he would have lived or not, and he would not have lived. So we're glad that that didn't happen. We'll take 1 more minute if people want to jump into the giveaway, keyword hole. In 1 minute, we will pull a winner for that.
Oof. I want the blood.
There's plenty of blood, man. There's plenty of it.
And there's some bones, and they still got some meat on them too. Ooh.
Yeah.
Soft
Yeah.
burn rib. Mm.
Upper ripped. Alright. Okay, so we are gonna close up
Oh, hello.
this. Where is it? There we go. And close up that giveaway. If you didn't get in, it's your own fault. So we're gonna draw somebody. We need a drum roll, please. It's May!
Me?
Yeah! Elias. That's the username that just got pulled. So you are the new proud winner of this little monster. Let's see, I can put that. Yeah, there we go. There's the drawn entrance right there in the chat.
Yay.
All right. Afterwards, I'll get like your mailing information and I'll send
Okay.
it to you.
I'll give you my mother maiden name and the street I grew up to.
Your pet as a child. Yeah. All right. Congrats. That's awesome. Hooray. First giveaway success. Okay. Now back to this wonderful hole in the ground. So now that the battle is over, and you have disentangled your rope that you are on, or untied it, or whatever you want to
I
do.
chew it out.
I just untie it.
All right, you
I
just
would like to
untie
keep
it.
my rope, please. Just
No, and then retie it around him so we can go to bed.
yes.
Okay. I need to get blood first. Can I get
Fine.
blood?
Fine.
Is it already
what
started?
What about Minotaur? What is Minotaur doing right now?
He's under.
Yeah, you guys have. He's been like dog piled and like tied down, and he's like heavily breathing. That big old like cow heavy breathing where there's like the nostrils are like just trying like just hanging out.
Castian, put that oil on his nose, and I'm gonna run towards the other side and get the blood.
Is that
Fine.
our cure-all? Oil on the nose?
I will try to put the oil on the Minotaur's nose without getting bitten.
Okay, yeah. Make a sleight of hand check, and then Ellis, you do not need to roll for blood. There is a ton of it.
Okay.
Though the body is smoldering, you're able to get a bunch.
Okay.
Can
how
can
many?
one of the people surrounding me offer help? Like maybe hold the horn down.
The
let
DC
you
is not
oil his
very
nose.
high because he's tied down.
How much do I get?
13?
That's enough. Yeah, you're able
Okay.
to wipe it under his nose, and it agitates him for sure. Yeah,
And nothing else? Just agitation.
it doesn't seem to do much.
Does it revert
Actually,
his form and
Elias,
cure
now
his...
that like since the mist and like the bowl got like broken and stuff, you haven't had that feeling anymore. It's been gone.
Oof. How much blood do I get again? Sorry.
You get enough for like a vial or two.
Okay, I'll take 2 vials of it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, sure, I want a horn. I'm gonna go up to the Dead Minotaur. I'm gonna take, do I have any, like, daggers or smaller things? Or, nope. Alright, I'm just gonna take my halberd, just...
Do you not
One
have
more
like
go.
hand axes?
Nah, the other thing I have is 2 javelins, and that would be worse.
Thorak, do you want
I have
something
my
else?
sword. My sword
Oh.
might be a little bit better.
Yeah, I just kind of want a horn.
I've got a
Oh.
dagger if that'll do you good.
Can I walk and just slash him off with my longsword? I want a horn as well.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is survival? A strength? I'm gonna say
Isn't it just an attack? Because he's just attacking it?
yeah, but it's not just about like dealing damage, it's about knowing where to hit it to not just like smash the skull or whatever. So I'm gonna say this is like a general this is a survival check.
If I roll low, I'm saying it now, I'm aiming closer to the skull because I want to just be able to, like, worst case, I will scalp this thing to take back
Right.
the 2 horns intact.
Oh my god.
That's another 7. I don't think I have a modifier for survival.
Oh my god.
Oh, I do. It's -1.
Alright, so you whack down like right into the skull. There's like this crunching noise, and there's like you like draw your sword back, and there's like some nasty brain matter on it. It's just lovely.
I'm gonna go to Cassian. Yeah, let me grab a dagger.
Yeah, here.
I,
And then I'm just...
I have worked with animals, and well, he is not animal. This is horns.
take the dagger by the blade and hand it over to the Nona.
I'll hand it back to Castian and pull out my own.
Alright. Denona, go ahead and roll survival.
Oh no.
Natural 1?
8
Oh my god.
with the dang +5 modifier.
You need to throw those dice away.
Here, diary.
I've already thrown
Yes,
all of
all
them
my
away.
20s.
But yeah, I'm gonna say you are eventually going to be able to get these horns off. They're going to be broken and jaggedy as heck, like on the bottoms, but you do eventually get them off. It's gonna take like half an hour at least, though. Maybe closer to an hour.
Like 2 minutes in, I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna whack it.
Okay.
I am aiming, but I am attacking these horns.
All right, this is just gonna be like a strength check then.
Poor Minotaur.
So it's kind of cocked between a 20 and a 2.
All right, then roll it again.
Okay.
20 and 2.
A 22.
Like at first I was like, yeah, 20. Oh, 2. Wait. Help. All right. 17.
Okay, yeah. So where are you hitting it? You're just gonna.
I'm going for like right at the skull, where it meets the skull. But
Okay.
like maybe a half-inch up on the horn.
All right, so it is still jaggedy on the ends, but you do get it now instead of in an hour.
Immediate gratification.
You're able to do that for both of them.
Okay, good. And I hand store the other one.
So Denono is at this time thinking about the sounds that we were hearing when the Minotaur was coming in. Did that sound remind Denono of the drums that drove the animals crazy?
No, it just sounded like footsteps.
Okay.
Can I go check the Minotaur, the small one, and then see what is it really Tygo? Like, why is it in cow shape? Like, try to pat it down and feel Arcana or like check, try to see what is going wrong with him.
I'm gonna say this is like an investigation or like a perception check.
Okay, I'll do investigation. I got 16.
All right, so you're like looking through. It's hard because you didn't know what Tygo looked like. You'd never met him before, but you can tell mostly that like the body, like the more humanoid part of it, that is not a bull part, is young. It's not a well-developed, like super buff guy like the older Minotaur. It's more slender, it's fairly muscled as much as like a 10-year-old-ish person can be, with that kind of darker skin, like his very recognizably dark skin like the Duchess had. And the clothing remains that are on him are fairly fine, like fairly good quality clothes too.
I look at Yelso. Are you sure is it him?
Yeltsov nods. He says, "You can see his eyes too. The
Nice,
big
okay.
one had the big cow eyes with the weird shape, and this still has the eyes of my friend." You look, it's like darker. They're dark eyes, but they are definitely human eyes, or humanoid eyes instead of the weird like cow eyes, like the other one did.
What should we do with him? Guys, what do we do with this Tygo? Should we knock him out? Like we did to Yelsop so that he changed back?
We tie him to the grate on the floor, and then we tie you to the grate on the floor.
Oh shit.
And then for good measure, we tie Yeltov to the grate on the floor.
That's a
And
lot
then we
of rope,
sleep.
guys.
And then maybe me, because I want to break.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we'll tie you to the floor if you want to be tied.
Shall we
Oh,
get off here first?
I do think the point to note, maybe separating Yeltsov, Tygo, and Elias, because Elias will have no control. And little bit different of a situation where that combat probably didn't last that long, so we probably still got the better part of 3 hours to find a place to safely sleep.
Yeah. Shall we take a short rest first, guys?
The short rest would kill most of our time.
Yeah.
Like, if we're gonna do a short rest, we might as well fart around and do a long rest.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna have to keep watches.
But I
for-
think these grates make a naturally good place to tie them securely. So that's why I
Yes.
think this room would be good.
But
If it didn't,
I think we should check down the doors.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If only we had someone who could be very, very stealthy and sneaky, who could
Me,
sneak down there.
Me.
Shut up, Elias. Who,
Me.
you, maybe Denono, but Denono looks more hurt than I
I'll
feel.
take
So.
Elias's rope. Is he still on a leash?
I don't think so at this
He
point.
got
Oh.
untied, but the rope
Yeah.
did survive. He
I
could
have
be
a rope.
retied pretty easily.
I have a rope tethered to me, but I haven't untied my side.
Oh, and I'll just hold the leash.
Yeah.
Castian, I think we can go together.
I think that would be wise. I'm pretty hurting, and
Oh, me too.
I'm gonna look at them and say, I got it, and give them each one more health. And that's
Thanks.
the end of my lay on hands. I have no more.
I'm just
2
gonna.
hit points.
Do I know Minotaur is a humanoid? Like a person-ish?
Roll an Arcana check or a religion check.
Oh, Arcana is 21.
They're not humanoids. They are monstrosities.
Okay, I'll just leave it be then.
Okay. All right. So Castian to Nono, where are you going exactly?
Just poking in through the door, stealthily, please.
Which door?
Therefore,
Not the one that what's his face went in.
Okay.
And I have dark vision, and Denono probably also has some dark vision.
Okay. So, Melilla went through the south doorway. There are 3 others on north, west, and east. Which one do you want to go in?
North.
Okay. Make stealth checks then.
make those stealth check.
No check.
You so stealthy.
Sneaky.
Higher than a 7.
That looks like a
Nat
good face.
20.
All right.
Ooh, sneaky AF.
15 total.
All right.
Nat 20 plus, if I can read, plus 5 for a 25.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Okay. So you guys sneak. This first doorway, there's not very far. The hallways here are like 10 foot wide. And you sneak just like 10, 15 feet, and immediately it opens up on the right side into a decent sized room that is just filled with bones. I'm talking like 5 foot high piles of bones in this room.
I think you pronounced gold wrong.
So, quick questions. The floor is made of what? Is it still grate or is it solid here?
Here it is solid stone, worked stone like bricks.
Any apparent danger? Any monsters?
Not that you can see. It's a room, it's like 30 by 40 feet. So it's a decent sized room. You don't see any movement.
I want to throw the ball bearing into the bones.
All right. So you check it and you hear just like as it like bounces through, and it catches on something before it like really hits the floor. And there's no reaction to it.
We're gonna call that one not safe but neutral. That room is neutral.
Alright, so we got Malello, we got Neutral.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna sit and cast Detect Magic again.
Okay.
Just sit down in the center of the room
All right.
while waiting.
All right. All right. Where are you guys going now?
Donato, your choice.
Yes.
East. All right. So you go through the doorway to the east. Immediately on your left, there's like a 20 by 20 space. And there's like directly ahead of you. Well, there's a 20 by 20 space. And right on the right wall, there's a doorway that you can see has a hallway that immediately turns to the left.
Nothing in the space.
Absolutely empty.
I want to perception that.
Okay.
I don't trust empty. That is a 18.
Absolutely empty.
Very nice.
So do you continue through this down like to the hallway?
I figure, yeah.
Okay, so as you turn the corner of this hallway, you see it extends like 15 feet. At the end of that, there is like a turn to the left, there is a turn to the right, and then just before that, there is an additional turn to the right.
So it's one tunnel that keeps turning, or does it have branches going off other
It
directions?
has branches going off other directions.
One to the left. One.
Oh.
I think it is good to close the door in the other room and
It's
uh,
doorways, not doors.
Yeah, they're just doorways.
no, but you said there was. Oh, was it just another
There's
doorway
just
out of
doorways. Yep.
No doors, only ways.
the 20? Could we
Okay.
set up some kind of alarm at the doorway? There are many different branching paths here, and something could come from this direction.
I mean, part of me wants to keep looking. And Cassian digs through his bag and pulls out a candle and kind of uses the butt end of the candle to trace and wax on the wall as a marker. I can do that a couple times so we don't get lost.
Okay.
And we can scream really loud so the others know when we die.
Well,
I can't
more
do
for
anything.
you.
I'm tied up.
I would like to hold my action to yell really loud.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's doable for sure. So do you continue down the hallway?
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
as you walk, right away, there's like that opening to the right. You look down it, a hallway extending 60 feet. You can see a couple dozen feet down. There's another opening to the left. Another hallway that goes down. There's a big room near the end that opens up bigger. If you keep going to those other ones, you turn to the left, it's like a 10-foot little pocket that just dead ends right there. And the other one is a hallway that goes another 10 or so feet and dead ends right there.
It's just a maze.
And that was all through east.
Oh, maze.
Maze.
Amazing.
You,
So far we got Malello.
why would there be a maze here?
Can I roll history to see if I know anything about minotaurs and mazes?
Yes, though a religion would probably be more appropriate.
Do that one. Ooh, Castian might know a thing.
That's
First
true.
time-
No, might not.
It's a 14.
I mean, there's definitely a link in your mind of minotaurs and mazes somewhere. You're not sure what, like, the link exactly connects to, but that's definitely a thing that happens, is minotaurs and mazes.
Minotaurs, cows are so stupid that they just like circles and going around in them. They find it very entertaining.
The cows find it offensive.
I'm certain this is how cows work. They're like seagulls.
Evil? I'm not there.
That makes
No, I know.
perfect sense to me. I rolled a 7, by the way.
Yeah.
Religion check. Sorry, 6.
So, continue the maze? Do you want to continue the maze, I should say? Or do you want to call this one neutral, leaning, nasty?
Well, there was the large room on the other
Yeah.
side.
Might as well.
Thorak challenges Store to an arm wrestling match.
Oh,
Can we make a
100%.
strength check real quick?
Yes, you can.
You guys are like bloody.
Ooh. Wait, which one is that? Oh, dang it. Okay, that's still good. Okay, what'd you get?
Uh,
Is he lagging? You're lagging. Try again.
Oh, strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay, then it's just an 11.
I got a 19.
Ah,
No, yay, Torek, yes.
The rest of the
Um,
time, I'm just pacing with my chest out.
Yeah.
That's all.
Torek the Cow Slayer, yay.
At least you finish your detect magic spell. You see nothing at
Okay,
all.
I'm just sitting there in case they bring stuff back. and
Okay.
I can look at it.
Right. Castian, Denono, you go down that hallway, sneaking. As you pass that opening to the left, you glance down. It's another hallway that goes like 50, 60 feet, and it looks like it ends, and there's a left and a right. As you walk into this room, it's a big space, totally empty. Well, not totally empty. There looks like there's maybe remnants of like where the Minotaurs might sleep, like just piles of like rags off in the corner. Some bones and stuff, but not really much. And there is an opening on the other side of the room. Actually, it's like as you walk in, the room is before you, and the other entrance is like off to your right.
So if we think that this is a place where they are sleeping, is there a way to tell if there's more?
Oh, more than one? I mean, there's just like one. There's really only one, like, nest pile. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they sleep like hamsters.
Naked?
No, not with the kid.
In a pile.
I think
Bad Torek.
I think we can return now.
Yeah. Just a quick glance down that one last little. You said there was an entrance or something?
Yeah, there's an additional, like, opening.
Just a look down there. Where does that go?
You see a room that's like 20 by 20. Pretty much directly across, there's like a little dead end space, and you see that there's another hallway that goes to the left.
Let's go back. Back we go.
Alright. It might be
Sort-
treasure.
Go back.
We can sort out the stupid tunnel tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, so you return.
And
I'm
now,
assuming,
Well,
I'm assuming my false life is over.
well,
Yes.
there's the west tunnel.
Yeah, there's still one last tunnel. Well, except for Malello's.
yeah,
Screw
I
his
don't
tunnel.
think we go down Malello's tunnel.
I don't want anything to do with
I
Mario.
still think it's the best tunnel. It's the one that he got out with.
Didn't he say he will come back in the morning? Like, if we
Yeah.
stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just sleep here, I think.
Did we ever get a reason why they, tried to put us into this hole?
No.
They're just kind of being douchebags.
I
Yeah.
don't even know why he should shot me. I thought we were on good terms. I only look at his bow and I just wanted his bow, but that's all. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were kind of jerks to him.
No?
He also wasn't very competent or competent.
You did also ask to skin his pet for parts after
Yeah,
it so
because it's
recently
dead.
died.
Yeah.
I would like to do at least a quick check down the west tunnel.
Yeah. So you sneak down the west tunnel. Immediately it ends and turns right. 20 feet down, you see a hallway that goes to the left, and then the hallway continues a little more forward and then turns to the right.
Sure. A maze.
So
Okay.
amazing.
Back to the group.
And look down the south hallway.
Instant, like, it goes out and then immediately there's a left and right option. So you pop your head over to the left. It goes forward. You see a little room with, like,
I'm not
continuation to the right.
all.
Yeah, I'm just saying you like look back and forth,
Oh,
and
okay.
then there's like a left. That there's then a left and right option as well.
Shall we put the Minotaur Megator bodies right against where Malelo doorway is, so that he can't come right away?
I actually say we take the bones and pile them up very noisily so
Like
that anyone
barricaded.
Just put a few
Barricade
out so it
noise.
makes noise and wakes
Oh.
us up so we know when danger's
Oh,
coming.
how about we push the Minotaur body and then stick the bones out of it, so like it's like spike fans.
After use, you need to sharpen all of the bones we're gonna use as spikes.
Yes.
We'll do your plan. So
Yes.
get started with the sharpening.
Okay.
Except don't, because we need to tie you.
Yelto
Yeah.
says, "I don't think we have the time before you will transform.
Yeah.
We only
Darn
have
it,
a couple hours left."
Sorry, we
So
can't
we're
do your
going-
plan.
Going through the maze options, we have Room of Bones to the north, Dead Ends and Maze to the east, Malolo and Maze to the south, and still more Maze to the west. So
Yes.
I'm in favor of sleeping on a nice comfy pile of bones.
Comfy power.
Yeah.
Tie up Were Tiger to the grates in this room. Look at Elias. Barricade ourselves in the other room.
Barricade ourselves in the bone room, in the
Yeah.
bone zone. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Do we know? Are all the other floors graded? Would they have noticed? Like,
Only this room is graded.
Yeah.
okay.
I won't leave Elise alone.
Oh, by the way, Castia, my name is Elias.
Your name's about to be short.
No, but it's kind of like my mom gave this name to me, and she was like when she had me when she was pregnant with me, she was just like reading this book, and then she's like, an awesome hero journey adventure book, and then she thought it might be cool, but she doesn't know how to pronounce the name, so she just randomly pronounces it. So I don't know.
I'm sorry that
It's
I'm
okay.
an idiot.
I get it a lot. It's like I'm used to it. I'm
mean-
just correct you.
Yelto kind of mumbles. People call me strange name. They call me Pop Ditch. They call me Yetnich. They don't know how to say my name. It's very complicated. Maybe it's a Were Tiger thing that we have the complicated names.
That's why you hit me. Wow, that's names is.
I mean, for the first 20 years or so of my life, I was Case. So,
It's okay. Wait, what?
Thorax.
You're what?
Case. Just cut off half the letters.
Oh, your name. Okay, I thought you were some kind of case like a sardine in a tin.
No, I was a briefcase. I hatched from a briefcase.
What? Really?
No, that's the HR one from Offices and Bosses.
That is amazing.
You're confusing your character with yourself, Cassian.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I'm Thorak.
Anyhow, I'm not. If you're tying anyone out here, I'm staying out here.
Yeah. I think we take a couple handfuls of bones, put them out at the entrances. If people knock against them, whoever's keeping watch will hopefully hear them, and then we all alert. And then we just sleep in here. That seems to be what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a bunch of bones and trot off towards all the doors and start lining them up.
I'm gonna help him.
All right.
I'm gonna sharpen the bones with. I'll grab the dagger that I throw away before, and then sharpen the bones.
Right. Are you grabbing bones from like the pits in the corners or the bone room in the back?
I guess I just did the pit because it was what was closest to me.
Okay.
I would have done the pit as well. The
Gotcha.
bone room bones are for sleeping on.
There's my sleeping bones. There's my pit bones, there's my trap bones, and my sleeping bones. You can't get the two mixed up.
It's like the old man with their chairs. I got my sleeping chair, my TV chair, my working chair, and my reading chair.
All right. Cool. Any other preparations you want to make?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tie myself again. I
I
and
think
tie
I think
quick.
we're gonna tie you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will ropes hold a were-tiger?
Okay.
Yes.
Sure is unsure.
If you tie them correctly, they should. Just make sure that they don't have access to get the claws to the ropes or the teeth to the ropes.
Would you
Okay.
be able to show them how to tie me first, and then they can tie you later the same way after you show him them?
Sure.
Since you're the
Sure.
one with experience.
All right, and he shows like you can tie like around like the wrist and then like between the fingers and stuff, and the arms are separate, kind of like
it
out here
tickles.
like this.
It tickles.
Well, they're actually kind of like down here like this, so that the top can get to, and then you do like holster almost over the shoulders to like hold the torso down.
A little star right here, maybe. And
This
Sorry,
will not
thanks
be
for
this will
having
not
me,
be
guys.
comfortable to sleep. In fact, you will probably not sleep all night. So you take a rest now. You will not be able to get a sleep. If I transform, neither will I. We will not sleep. We will just be angry on the floor.
been there, dude. Been there.
Which basically
then-
what he's saying is you're not gonna really get a full rest. Because you're
Yeah.
not gonna be asleep. You can get a short rest. You cannot get a long rest.
Okay. That's fine.
What about Buddy Tygo there? The non-were tiger.
The werebull.
The were-bull.
Dwarfman Thorak, you were talking to the big one. Could
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk to him too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know. The big one. The monster. Lean down kind of close to him, and in Abyssal, I say, "How you doing, buddy?" But it turns into,
The head rolls over to you with these like big cow looking face with human eyes. It's kind of weird to see. And this voice, it's very strange because to the rest of you guys hearing Abyssal, it's very like very rough and creepy. But to you, Thorak, you can tell that this is the voice of something small and young. And he responds, "I don't know. I don't remember. It hurts. People stabbed me. It hurts. I should stab them back. Make them hurt."
That's a cycle. That's a vicious cycle. You don't want to get started down. Do you remember do you remember waking up or where you were or anything about these tunnels? Maybe we can help you
I remember
make
the
up for
tunnels.
stabbing.
I remember all the tunnels. I woke up in the woods. It was the trees. And there were men who came and took me here. I stabbed some of them, and they stabbed me back. It is a vicious cycle. But I remember the tunnels.
I'm gonna repeat everything he says out to the group.
Ask about the men. See if they match the description of Philello's marksman or are something else entirely. Or if they're minotaurs and he's just thinking he's a minotaur and they're minotaur.
Yeah.
We're all minotaurs here. Come on. I'll repeat that.
Follow up to that question is, he said he's hurt. Is there anything a medicine check could do to like, not fix him at all, but just like put less strain on the injuries, make sure they aren't going to get entirely nasty, just wipe the dirt out of them, kind of thing.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
shorten it a little bit. So I say, where are you hurt? Can you show us? And then I say, tell me about the men who stabbed you and you stabbed back before us.
So he kind of like rolls a little bit and he shows there's like the cuts that you guys cut on him. there's like some older ones that look like they're maybe from like the day before or something that are like across his back and stuff. And he says, men in hoods? Men with knives?
Men with knives.
That narrows it down just a whole lot.
I repeat those two things word for word.
Wait, are those the huntsmen? Are they attacking?
What
Turning
are
people into?
what are the huntsmen?
Can you
Did any of
translate?
the men have any of those beasts? And I described the beast that Malello.
No
Okay, night.
beasts. No
Okay,
beasts.
night.
I
No
don't.
beast.
No beasts.
Men with hoods. No beast. Do you remember them saying anything when they were stabbing?
I don't
Or maybe
remember.
when they had you? That's okay.
And you
If we-
make an insight check, Thorak.
Very trustworthy. Why would he lie to me? I already defeated him in battle. Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry. Which did you say? Insight.
Insight.
Insight. That is a 20, non-natural.
You can see that there's some distress in the eyes, but there's like a fuzziness to it too, of just like, I don't remember things. That's kind of scary, but also something that's like kind of numbing that and causing him to almost forget that fear too. Just like, you kind of get the idea that the minotaurness of him is very like, this is the only moment that's real. This is the only thing that exists. And so his memory and recollection of anything else is really hazy.
Okay. Me and my minimal intelligence transferring that to the group. It seems like he's a little doesn't remember everything, so he doesn't remember a lot of things, but he doesn't care. But I think the Minotaur makes him not care about not remembering.
Have you tried to shake him to fix it?
No.
Yeah, it's off.
Ask him if he wants food or water. I have some rations and a water skin.
I repeat it.
I am thirsty. I'm not hungry.
Water, no food.
If he doesn't know when the last time he ate is, then he's getting a nibble of hardtack, essentially.
Okay. So he definitely will like nibble it a little bit. You can see like as he opens his mouth, even though it's like a bull's head, the teeth on it are like real sharp, real carnivorous teeth. And there is a bit of like bits of meat in there and like blood in there that maybe you're like, if he ate something, maybe it was an alive thing previous. But he definitely does drink a bunch of water.
Cool.
Yeltsa, maybe you can talk with him and he will. I mean, you cannot talk with him because he doesn't speak, but maybe he can remember you a little bit, or it will be familiar in a slight way.
I could try.
Go ahead.
Ask him if he remembers what happened when we were separated.
I'll start out. I'll kind of make it so his eyes are pointing. I'll be like, "Do you remember who this is?"
And these kind of like glazed, glassy eyes turn over to Yeltsov and look him up and down. He wears red. I remember red. My mind's just like, maybe he's Santa? No.
I thought the same exact thing.
Santa Claus.
Maybe he was in a bullfighting competition.
He is the flag.
The face is familiar. I don't remember a name.
To Yeltsov, I'll tell him that. I'll say he doesn't even remember you. And then for the forest, he remembers being attacked by people. That's all.
It was dark and I woke up. And then there were the men.
that back to Yeltsov.
But I remember the tunnels, I remember the holes. I remember those. More than anything, I remember the holes. I remember the turns. And he starts to like talk a little stronger, his eyes open. I remember the tunnels. I remember where to go. I know all of this place. It is my house. It is my home. I keep it safe.
Follow up on the tunnels.
Doing a great job. Follow up on the tunnels.
So,
I say to him.
is there anything fun in the tunnels? Is there anything dangerous in the tunnels? Is there a way out of the tunnels?
There is
Our
one
pizza's-
door. There's one door. There's one door to get out. There's nothing in the tunnels. Just this room. There are things in the tunnels when they come down from outside. Sometimes the people come in from the front, from the big door. But right now, I don't think no. There's nothing in my tunnels.
Dora, can you ask him where that big way, which way is the big door is?
Ask him which way the big door is.
Left,
Left.
right,
Left.
left, right, straight, left.
Is it a video game?
And he just kind of cycles through. Do you want me to keep going with these directions?
A little bit. Make you.
Left, left, right, straight.
Right, left, 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 straight, right, left.
I'm gonna rewatch the video later.
Castian's got the candle out and a flat piece of bone and is just tracing along. Trying to...
Alright.
Oh, but only Thorak can understand.
Well,
I repeated as he's saying it. Left.
yeah.
Left. Right.
Mm.
I don't actually remember. Thorak doesn't remember.
Right, left, right, straight, right, left, left,
How-
straight, right, left.
How accurately
There's
does
something
Thorak
missing in the middle.
convey?
He conveys it just fine.
And you
But
guys
it's
can
like,
start to
it's-
catch
he's
along
only the
too, because
medium.
like you hear him like say "Grush" there for like left and like the other word for right, and you switch between enough that like after a while you're just like, okay, I know what that one is. I know what that one is. I don't know
Yeah.
what that one is. That might have been straight. I don't, you know.
So we can give directions in Abyssal now. Got it.
Yes.
We know
If
left
you
and right though.
We still need to learn how to say where's the bathroom and where's the airport, and then we can go to the abyssal plane.
Perfect.
The abyssal airplane, the abyssal Boeing 747.
That sounds like a real company's airplane too.
Castian is going to attempt to commit those to memory and put those down
All right.
with the candle pencil.
Okay.
Oh man. I'm gonna cut my rope into a few smaller pieces, and after they've binded everyone, I'm going to, in Elias's mouth, I'm going to put one of the pieces of rope, so he has to bite through that before trying to bite through other pieces of rope.
Okay. So he's like,
Yeah.
Ah.
Sorry, buddy. It's one night.
I want to talk.
And, you know, like every full moon after that, until this is dealt with.
You know, we'll see what happens. It's one night for now.
yeah. So do you guys tie down Yeltsov too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So actually, just as you finish tying down Yeltsov, and he's secure, just like within a couple minutes, while you're starting to like fasten down like Tygo and stuff, you hear him start to like freak out and transform on the floor. Actually,
Tygo or Yeltsov?
Yeltsov.
As it's
Okay.
happening, is it too late for me to get a rope in his mouth?
I think you might have already done that.
Yeah, you
I
already
only
did it.
I only did it to Elias. I didn't do it to Yeltsov. 'cause I
Okay,
didn't know
so
if he
just
was
to
gonna-
Elias. You can try. He is a foaming at the mouth, raging half tiger, half man right now.
Nope. Not
Is
worth it at
there
that
any
point.
bone with
Ooh.
meat still on it?
Ooh.
A bone with meat on it? Yes, there are some, yeah.
Minotaur. The Minotaur.
I would like to feed Yeltsov.
Okay.
Putting bones in his mouth.
I mean, so you like kind of lower it down to him. He like snarls at it, grabs it in his mouth, and like tries to yank it out of your hand.
Elliot is
release?
watching him.
And he like throws it off to the side. He's like glaring at you guys. Like he's very aware that you guys are around.
I am freaked out right now watching Yellowstone turn into that.
In my head, when he's looking at the bone, his eyes do the cat thing where they're just like, whoosh.
Yeah, and
Like,
they get real big.
Yeah.
And he starts to yank at the ropes and stuff, and like he kind of like shifts a little bit, but he doesn't get out.
This is scary.
I want to try. I get a bone, and then I'm gonna try to feed it to him.
At this point, he does not like open his mouth to you.
I
Like
poop
there
him on
is
the
a
nose with it.
calculated like kind of intelligence, feral intelligence, where he knows, kind of can tell that you're messing with him a little bit.
I just want him to enjoy. I boop him on the nose. I'm like, come on, open. There's some meat on it. Come on.
What order are we gonna do watches in?
I think we should do 2 people a watch, and then
I
last
cannot
watch 1.
do anything.
Oh wait, Elias is out. Yeah, so it's only 2 and 2.
Well,
makes
I'll
sense.
be awake. But...
He'll keep watch. He just won't tell you what's going on.
I'm watching everything.
I am able to keep watch more or less the entire night.
You need 4 hours, don't you? Isn't that elf?
Oh, you can sleep.
Yes, but even in a trance state, there is a semi-consciousness. So
Yeah.
I will not be keeping as good a watch then, but I may be easily stirred.
Well, we'll let you get your rest. We'll plan around it a little, like.
We'll have other people take first watch, and then we could do you and someone for second, and then you by yourself for third. That way we split it up into 3. So we could do like me, Castian first, and then Store, Denono, and then Denono. 'Cause then
How
we all
long
get
are the
8 hours,
watches?
and then it's 10 hours total that we.
Well, yeah, that's true, because Elias is going to be transformed for 12 hours.
Yes.
Oh, 12 hours. Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
So yeah, that would still work. Doing 3 watches, 4 hours each. Everyone gets 8 hours of sleep except for Denona, who gets 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that works.
That works.
All right.
I would like to try one last thing with our current were-tiger.
Oh, I hand you a bone.
I hand the bone to the floor, which is to say I drop it. Some of the jerky from my ration in one hand, and the rapier in the other hand. I'm not going to poke him hard enough to do any sort of damage, just enough to go, this is sharp. And I'm going to try very cautiously. Every aggressive action gets a poke. Every moment of stillness gets a little piece of jerky.
You're training the were tiger.
You.
I can roll animal handling.
He's not an animal. He's a guy, and I mean,
can roll persuasion.
You could roll guy hand.
he's basically suffering from like major madness at this point. So like if you try and give him the jerky, he'll just like throw it off. He doesn't want it. In fact, he'll actually kind of snarl as you'd like try this, with his eyes like super like dilated out like crazy cat eyes. I don't want your meat. I want your life. And he's like trying to, let's see, he'll try and break out. That's a natural one. And so he just like comes up and like the rope like catches on his like mouth and he's just, but he's like, he's not responsive in any way.
He's talking, that's a response.
I guess so, yeah.
Castian's just gonna sit down and talk at him. It doesn't matter if he responds. Castian's gonna talk at him like this is a buddy.
Okay. So are we gonna start watches now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
see, and I
finish
got
the game at the dawn. Yeah. So we'll just go through the watches so we don't have to deal with that in the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So casting, you can roll a perception.
What's your mod?
Pretty high. My mod, I have expertise in perception, so it's a
Oh.
+6.
Yeah, you do you. I'll give you advantage. Take it.
Well, the advantage made it less. Without advantage, meaning the first roll, the higher one, was a 16.
Okay.
Sorry. Wait, no, 17. I know math.
All right. So the rest of you guys have kind of gone into where? The bone room, or are you staying in the main room?
I want to stay wherever the people are that are
Okay.
tied up.
Yeah.
So you're staying in the main room. It's a bit hard to fall asleep with the sound of like frantically, aggressively moving were-tiger, tirelessly moving, especially if Castian's talking to him. And within a couple of hours, Elias, you start to feel this like almost, it's very pleasant actually at first, this like dreamy, like kind of out of body, like tingling.
And I pee a little bit.
Sure.
Ooh,
And then for you, nothingness. For the rest of you guys, it's really awful to see this little guy that you've seen is just like happy and cutesy, and Corgi hates it as well. He like flies on up
Cat.
out of the
Corgi's
hole.
dead.
Oh, he
Corgi's
is dead. He is dead.
Yeah, he
Aw.
hasn't had the incense to bring him back yet.
Dead bird.
Ever.
Bird.
But yeah, Elias, similar to Yeltsov, except like even worse. Like he's thrashing against ropes. You see the ropes start to like cut into his hands. There's like immediate like bruising that comes up. You imagine by the time morning comes up, he might be like cut and bleeding. The rope across his mouth, similar thing. It's just like cutting into like the corners of his mouth. Absolute frantic, like feral as all get out. But
Does he? What about his size?
um,
Is he an adorably small but full-grown terrifying tiger, or is he a giant tiger?
I mean, he's an adorably small half halfling, half tiger.
Nice.
He's like buff now.
Yeah.
Look at my gun.
Yeah. And actually, that's in case you guys haven't, in case I haven't mentioned it before, Elias himself is strong. Like he is a buff halfling now, even without being aware. Well, actually, no, that hasn't started yet. That's tomorrow morning. But when he wakes up, just in case I forget to mention it, he is very strong. He has a strength of 17 now? 18 now?
Stronger than me?
17 actually.
Yeah, 17. He is a strong little man now.
Got it by one.
Shit, I'm gonna have to add a. Thorak is keeping track of his wins versus loss in arm wrestles. And I'm gonna have to add a place for Elias because he's gonna want him to get in on that.
All right. But yeah, Kat, as you guys drift into sleep, it's this very uneasy sleep with your two companions just wrestling against their constraints. Tygo, absolutely still. Doesn't move at all. Casting, your watch goes by. You don't see anything happen. It's very good that you guys got rid of that pheromone stuff, because otherwise there would be stuff climbing in all night. But without it, nothing enters. And your watch passes by.
One question, final question. Am I able to sit and play with the forgery kit and letter paper a little bit?
Yes.
Awesome. I will tell you what gets written in a secret channel.
Gotcha. Whose watch is next?
It would be me and Denono, I believe.
All right.
As we're switching, I take like 8 chugs of my whiskey and I sleep like a baby.
Okay. All right. Make a Constitution save, please, because that's a lot of whiskey.
Natural 1.
Yeah, you immediately like. And I'm gonna say after like an hour of being asleep, you wake up and just spew.
I've had those nights. Wake up, I spew. I'm in one of the bone things, by the way, with my bedroll. Like my bed rolls down, and then I'm on. So I lean over the side of the bone thing, and then just turn over and
gross.
fall back.
Gross.
Thorax partied before. He knows what's up.
Yeah, apparently. So Store and Denono, you can roll your perception checks.
Can I use mine to give Denono advantage?
Sure.
-1.
Yeah.
Are you telling me the paladins let the rogues do it? I don't believe.
What did you get?
26.
26.
Whoa.
So you're like sitting up straight, you're like occasionally like rotating to the different doorways and stuff, just watching for danger. You see nothing, you hear nothing except for Yeltsov and Elias losing their minds. And then, yes, there are occasional just like roars, almost like howls to the moon that and near the end of your watch, you see the moon. There's this little sliver of a moon, just kind of like passing on over.
Can we see out of the hole then? Because I assume the sand blocked.
No, like, well, yes, the end of the pit is like 30 feet across, and so you can see that for sure. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but it is
I'll
like
also-
40 feet up.
I will be using my time on the watch as well to sort of clean my armor and mend the little tear in my cape that was used to help stabilize me.
I ripped that game.
Taking your time making it. It's a little bit shorter now. But yeah. You're like, oh, I've got this. Do you try and sew the bits on that were taken off, or do you just hem it so it's a little shorter?
I will try to sew the bits on.
That's gonna be a sleight of hand check.
Light of hand.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The tall man with the short cape.
That is a natural 19,
Oh wow.
All right.
and therefore a 19.
All right. So you take it up. You're able to do so. You're able to like fit the edges up. It takes you a good like hour and a half of your watch to make it like perfectly right. And there's definitely like blood all over it, but you get it to work. And so now there's this stitching on the side with a lot of blood, but your cape is now intact again.
I'll get it cleaned when we're not here.
All right. Anything else in that watch? All right. Thorak, that's your turn now.
I think it's Denono's turn.
Denono's
You find
turn.
him.
Oh wait, Denono by himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't get the long rest.
Right.
You can do it.
22.
All right, yeah. You're continuing to watch. At this point, it's... Wait, how long is each watch? Is it 3 hours or 2?
4.
4 hours.
Because we have to do a 12-hour until Elias is back. So excited.
Yeah.
It also works because then we all get 8 hours of sleep except for Denono who gets 4.
Okay, hang on a second. So Castian did 4 by himself.
Castian
No.
and Thorak.
Yeah,
That's why
Castian and-
Castian got advantage because I was there.
Oh, okay. And then Denono's got the last 4 all by himself.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so Denono, you're there as the sun starts coming up about halfway through your watch. And
Sure.
poor little cat.
No, she's not. She bit me harder than I swatted her. Wow.
And as your watch is kind of coming to a close, you've still got like half an hour left or something. You hear a loud grating of stone that wakes all of you up. It's very loud. So yeah.
Though, if it's already that far into my watch,
Everyone has had their long rests.
everyone has completed their long rest.
Yes. Elias is still manic. Actually, within a few hours of, like, within the first hour of your solo watch by yourself, Yeltsov actually, goes to sleep and transforms back. Yeah. His his transformation was not moon based, so it was off a little bit. But yeah, he's asleep. But that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So you four get a long rest. Elias, you do not get a long rest. You can take
a short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest, but you do have a point of exhaustion for not sleeping the night and being transformed.